Spartan stream. Fuck, I should have eaten cereal before coming here. Nothing's stopping you. You're on desktop, right? Just go eat cereal. Let's start stretching. No, I'm too lazy to get up. Well, okay then. My smile. We have Ewo, Wrath, and Techno with us this morning. Never before have I had a day where I'm like, man, I really don't want to stream to this degree. I really just want to go play... Holy cow, I almost fell over. I really just want to go play Wilds. But we can't do that. We're gonna be responsible. Please don't fall. I don't know what that was. I just went to do this and just kept going. Please don't fall. Hoi Hoyle. Hi, Pixel. I also want to go wild. Oh, you mean the game. Hi, Cookie. Short walk today and then Wilds? No. We'll do a standard walk. We will, I'm not even going to play Wilds after stream. After stream, I'm going to nap. And then when I wake up from that, we will be back on Monster Hunter for like 16 hours straight. Hi, Oni. We're, not going to play Wilds for a bit from this moment. But it's not going anywhere, so... I love this Moogle as much as he loves Monster Hunter. Not physically possible! Wish he loved me the same. I hate guilt trippy stuff like that, Pixel. Thank you. I really appreciate it. What are we at? Lunges? I wish Euland was a Chips Ahoy. Huh. Why a Chips Ahoy? That's not even, like, the best cookie. That's, like, you know, the filler cookies that are, you know, cheap and you can get in bulk. Hi, Trogdor. This isn't Monster Hunter. What the fuck do you mean this isn't Monster Hunter? This is literally Monster Hunter. This is the Celiana Gathering Hub from Monster Hunter World. What the fuck do you mean? This isn't Monster Hunter. It's literally Monster Hunter. Hi, Gesturation. Hi, North Prince. Chat, do this. Is this the Monster Hunter game that everyone's losing their minds over? Sort of. Hee. Find yourself a Elon that looks at you like he looks at Monster Hunter Wilds. Elon is definitely a Twinkie. What the? Then go beat some monster ass. Hello, Pixel. I like stuff that is cheap and that I can get in bulk. Anyway, Eland, I found $20 today. Hat Fiend. Okay. Alright. We have a little bit more lunges to do. Come here, chows. Hi, Elder. Thank you. Yeah. I only have 2 hands. Okay. I'm so fat. Did you stay up all night doing on-hun? Use the third... No. I finished the walk yesterday. Took a nap. Helped my dad clean the car. Was up for like an hour or two. Went back to bed. Woke up at like 10. And then I played Monster Hunter from the moment it was up, which actually... It should have gone live at like 11 my time, but we weren't actually able to play it until like 12:30. And then I just played from 12:30 to 8. So 7.5 hours? Ewan smells this message is sponsored by Matthew since December 28th. Okay. Alright. Oh. Hi, Yuki. Do you clean the car manually or with a pressure washer attachment? Okay, well, first off, you shouldn't be using a pressure washer on a car. That scrapes the wax off. If you do use a pressure washer, I don't know, I guess be at a distance and, like, have it on a low setting? No, we just use a hose. And, you know, just... Okay, technically, you wash it, sponge it with soapy water, wash it off, and then dry it. And then you vacuum the inside, and then you Windex the inside windows and clean that. Yeah. They have special attachment nozzles for it? Oh, I was about to comment that. That's one huge chow, but then I saw the little man. Hit me, I'm the fat chow. Missed out on seeing soapy car wash. Here's the thing, Trog. It's winter. So it wasn't like, you know, skimpy clothes, you know, pushing up against it. Oh, I'm washing your car for... It's like, I'm in jeans, I'm in like 2 layers. I'm like, it's fucking cold out here. This sucks. It was not a, like, hot experience in any way. It was the small one. We have Techno Rave. We have Air. We have Wrath, who's under me for some reason. Scooch. Scooch. I don't want to step on you. You sure you're not just big boned? I'd pay for D. Hi, Dore. Gonna be walking the Monster Hunter videos today. I don't have any Monster Hunter walking videos. They sound really fucking obnoxious to make. Yep, I'm fapping. They have a special soft attachment nozzle for it. I need to be stretching while I'm talking, while I'm reading. You can use a pressure washer on a car. You make your car a nice metallic gray. I'd pay for slutty Yulin wash. Yeah, Yulin and jeans. Hi, Cairo. You got farther than I did. I didn't get to look at the monkey gear. Yulin, I have a car and a sponge. Can you help me clean my car? Bonus, it's summer here. Oh my goodness. How much to wash my car this summer? Are you bringing it to my place? Because I'm not traveling for car washes. Post-stream activities. Why did that use a weird E? Morning, Lynn. Wench, Ohio, Kyle. I'm not French. Oh, wait, it's not summer here anymore. It's officially autumn. I'm much further than the monkey LL? Yeah. I think you, Ants, and Makai were playing together, and you were hauling ass. We were doing a bit of, like, back farming as we went. I'm the furthest fucking thing from French. What would be the furthest thing from French? Geographically... Southern Pacific Islands? Will you travel for car washes and back rubs? How much am I getting paid for these? That's the real question. Artwork. I'm at the village after the next village you're gonna go to? So you're at village 5 then, right? Japan. Yeah, the last thing I killed was the monkey. You get paid with food? Then I'm good. Filipino. Yeah, 5LL had to count. Hi, Joe. As I said before, I like cheap stuff and I found $20. Yeah, well, the plane ticket isn't cheap. Hi, Logitech. I thought Bits is the furthest thing from France because he hates them. See, you're wrong on that. Because how many French people hate French people, right? Hating French might make you French, you know. I'm not sure how that works. But that could be the case. Skype is shutting down on May 5th, 2025. They were still active? Huh. Cairo wear, fuck taxes, didn't get paid today. Gonna happen while I'm at work. Oh, you hate to see it. Oh. Hi, Noodles. Thank you. That puts us at 2. Oh, my OBS is lagging a little bit. Beach day tomorrow. Hi, hi. Guys, please censor yourself. Some of us get triggered by French people. Oh my goodness. I always say this. I grew up thinking the French people were lame. You know, reading about them and, you know, how many wars they hadn't won. I was like, French people kind of suck. Now I see them protesting over, like, every little thing. And I'm like, yo, French people are my fucking hero. Beach day today? No, it's tomorrow. Still only soloing wilds. Did you see my cat, though? Yeah, we had seen that armor before you showed it to us. French beach day tomorrow. French beach day? What? Where is all the French stuff coming from? We're just talking about French people. Hi, Devilgate. It's a balloon boy head and octopus body. I haven't seen the octopus body. The EU gamer. I fucking hate the French. That's me with British people. I hated British people as a kid. Now I just think they're annoying accents, Lamau. What are we at? We're at squats. Don't make me trigger Automod again. Devil, hi hi. This pixel called me French. He did? Huh. Sip hi devil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi Zuby. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could be your angle or your double. Double? Pixel? You gotta... Okay. Alright. Omelette du fromage. Zuby, my friend. Yulin sip. Zuby, do you feel Zubiness today? Double? Omelette du Omelette de frottage. You guys are on some fucking brain rot today. Pixel, no. Haunt friend, always do. Ace D Copular from Powerpuff Girls? I don't remember that character at all. Pixel, yeah? What are you doing to my omelets? Haunt friend, he was the green guy? Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? There was literally a group of green guys. Soft scrambling, hi Octobot. It's morally correct to make fun of the French. He led the green guys? I remember Ace, which I guess that was his full name, Ace D. Copular. Hi Global. I haven't slept in nearly 48 hours. My Brian no rot. Me will live forever. Can't believe you took Icy's Discord privileges away. Yeah, blame me for that too. For real, the amount of times I've been called every slur under the sun by a French person is very high. Wait a sec. Wait a sec for what? Reminder, Gorilla hired one of the Green Gang boys. Yeah, they hired, Good night, Dylan. Sleep well, Elder. They didn't hire Ace, but they hired one of them, right? I don't think it was the main guy, though. Hi, Jer. I say AC Copular from Powerpuff Girls, and you say, I don't know that person, but I do remember Ace? Well, I didn't remember when I said that. Like, I didn't remember Ace D. Copular, but then you're like, he's one of the green guys. It's like, oh, I remember the Green Gots gang. I remember the 5 green guys. And then when we were talking about them more, it's like, okay, I kind of remember, I think one of them was called, like, Ace, right? I don't remember any of the other names. Your face is a decopular. Yeah, Green Gang is no Jaroke, Ace D. Luffy. Oh, wait, no. 5, wasn't it 3? No, I'm pretty sure the Green Gots gang, there was 5 of them. Right? I'm pretty sure there was the leader guy who had the jacket. There was the snake one who he like stood with his legs like this, but then his like upper half was leaning way forward. There was the really small one, and there was 2 more, right? You're older than me, you'll know better. I'm pretty sure there was 5. But like anytime you see people cosplaying them, it's only 3. Powerpuff Girls has some peak character designs. Go on, describe the other 2. I don't remember them. I remember those three. I'm pretty sure one of them was just a fucking, like, unit of a guy. Literally fucking, Fisk from Spider-Man, just the body more wide than tall. And then I don't remember the last one. You know that Ace was temporarily part of the Gorillas? No. It wasn't Ace. It was the other one, wasn't it? It was the Snaky S guy. It was Ace. I'm skeptical, but if you're that adamant on it, you're probably right. Wasn't there a tiny guy? That was the third guy. Okay, you're right. It was 5. I'm doing my squats. I'm gonna bite your buttlin. You're banned. You're banned. Threats against the streamer. Yes, it was Ace. Tall and cool, short and underbite, snake weirdo, booger boy, fat man. The one who looks like a garbage pail kid. 1, 2, 3, 4. I remember thinking, like, you know what? I feel like I've had this exact thing where I see the guy that was in the Gorillas video, and I'm like, that's not Ace, that's the snaky guy one. But it was just a different art style, and it actually was Ace. They just made him look really fucking greasy and weird. Which, in my mind, made him look more like the snaky guy. But it was just Ace. Now I think of it, Ewan looks like a Rowdy Rough Boy. What cartoon is the Rowdy Rough Boys from again? Oh, that's the 3 boys with the powers, right? Which fucking Rowdy Rough Boy do I look like? Ace is middle-aged now. I can see him getting greasy over time. The 4th one? The 4th one? Boy power buffs, yeah. I only thought there were 3 Rowdy Rough Boys. I don't remember a 4th one. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4. I remember the 4th Powerpuff Girl. I do remember an episode there was like a 4th Powerpuff Girl. I don't remember what happened to them. Okay. 18 minutes start. 21 minutes end. That's you, Boomer? Okay, the Rowdy Rough Boys are Brick, Butch, and Boomer. Listen here, you little shit. Straight back. It is straight! The 4th one was a purple one. I don't want to say abomination, but close to it. Keep it straight. It literally is straight! Techno, you're too big for how close to the camera you are. Alright, my day is made now. I think the message of the 4th Powerpuff Girl is just because you're not mentally 100% doesn't mean you can't change the world or something like that. All this Powerpuff talk. Reawakening some old-ass memories. Remembering an episode where 3 adults, dudes with Powerpuff mascot heads, take their place something. I've actually seen cosplay of that Gesturation, and it's really fucking funny. I don't know, I see an arch. Well, look again. Yeah. 1 minute down. Can back be straight if that butt ain't? How does a butt be straight? Arch, it's artificial, it's booty. What are you even saying? Halfway done. Trick mirror type thing. Know a lot of straight butts. Have a straight butt, I'm flat as Hank Hill. Depends if it claps. You guys are on some fucking turbo, omega, Zoomer brain rot today, and I am having trouble keeping up. Also, I just woke up. Yu Hakusho, give me a break. 2 minutes down. You ever seen Ewan clap his hands? Just as getting that image wiped from my brain, thanks. 45 seconds. 1 more hour, no! 35 seconds. 25 seconds. Ow. Guys, I hate planking. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Blanks love you? No, they fucking don't. All they do is hurt me. Just simply lock in. His voice gets higher the longer he planks. Butlin, you did it. I just want to fall asleep here. But we cannot. We've got mileage to walk through. No sleep. Good job, Milk Boy. Noodles? Are you mad at me today? Did I do something wrong? No. Stay awake for Monhun Wilds? I need to sleep for Monhun Wilds. You guys wait there. I'm going behind this pillar. Cairo told me to call you Milk Boy. Well, that's understandable. Cairo is actually mad at me. Noodles love. Oh boy. You and ankles. Hi, Yuki. You know, if I was mad at you, you would know I promise. I don't know if I believe you. Because you're the type that's like, I'm so scary when I'm angry at somebody. Grr, you'll know when I'm angry at you. And it's like, yeah, you're definitely so threatening and intimidating. Genuinely. I'm shaking in my boots, Noodles. No, I just tell people when I'm mad. Let's see. We have a Final Fantasy video to start with today. Oh boy, you and ankles. All these blank eyes just staring at the ceiling. What'd you do to the precious bean Cairo? I didn't play Wilds with them. I had like 5 groups to choose from, and I chose one. Okay. We move to this camera. Nope, not that one, this one. And then, we start walking. Okay. Stare. No, I just tell people when I'm mad. I'm able to do this thing called communicate. A lot of people aren't able to use their mouth for anything but a holster. Out of breath already? You haven't even taken a step? I just did 3 minutes of planking! Fuck you! You would know if I'm angry with them. If I'm mad with you, I give you the silent treatment. If I like you, I sit around hoping you talk to me, but I don't reach out to you. It's a very clear and obvious difference. Oh my goodness, smile. We are at 2 incline? Oh boy. Walking time. The treadmill is making odd noises, and I'm like, that's a new noise. Haven't heard that one before. Not gonna lie, I felt called out for a second on the second half smile. Oh. The noise has stopped on the treadmill. Now it's like quieter than it's ever been before. This is actually kind of nice. Shot myself in the foot. Still hit noodles. Why can you scroll a full screen video? Yeah, I hate that. No, yesterday we played Monster Hunter Wilds for 8 hours. Hi, Como. Hello, Yuland. Good to see you. Como. What did you get up to into Monster Hunter Wilds? What monster did you fight last? I haven't played any Monster Hunter game. Oh. Really? Really, Como? God damn it, Como. Really? I saw the pause screen, my immersion is ruined. Yeah. You ain't missing much, Como. Hey, I'm not alone anymore. I haven't played any games for a couple months. Not playing games, to me, is just like... I mean, it's my hobby, and I can't imagine not doing that. That's just like, what the hell? So is the caller ready yet, or what? Nope. It is not ready yet. I'm gonna love seeing a game I don't care about spammed everywhere. Just raw dogging life based? Sounds awful. I'm just out working 24/7? That sounds even worse. Is there anything that you're saving up for in particular? Like, are you busting your ass off for a goal, or can't even walk the femboy? What's the point? Okay, all right, buddy. All right, dude. I got same college and work at the same time sucks. Fixing my Miata boo job. What happened to your Miata? You didn't crash it, did you? And hang on, what do you need a boob job for? Your boobs looked great when I last saw them. Engine blew? Ah, that sucks. Wait, Miata owner? Yeah. I want them better? If you say so. I thought they were pretty great. Corpo, can you send me pics on Discord? I'm very self-conscious. I don't know if boob job fixes that. Last saw them in what way? Like, they sent me pictures. I love Miatas. Of boobs or Miata? Car. Okay, love imports. Misread as implants. I want to buy a K-truck from the dealer down the road. They aren't road legal here. Just used as farm trucks. Hmm. I have never owned a vehicle. And I kind of want to keep it that way through my entire life. When I went to college, and well, just living with my parents for like 10 years, they always had a third vehicle that I just got to use, but it was always theirs. And so initially, when I first went to college when I was 18, they had a Jeep. Not like a Jeep, but like a Jeep Grand Cherokee Jeep. And this was to tow their boat around. But like, my mom would never drive something that big. And my dad needed a work vehicle. So they had 3 cars, and I basically was taking the Jeep to school and driving home on the weekends. Eventually, I think they just said, we don't really take the boat anywhere, like, to lakes on our own. We just have it in the lake in our backyard. So we really don't need a vehicle that can tow it. So they got rid of the Jeep. And they upgraded my mom's car. And so I started driving her old Volvo around. And then eventually, my dad upgraded his car. He always wanted a pickup truck. So he got a pickup truck. And I started driving his old work car, which was it was a Cadillac CTS. And so, never owned a vehicle. But for a brief period of time, I was driving to college in a Cadillac. Still don't know how to drive. Can't recommend it, Elon. Spent 2K fixing my rear subframe last year. Jeep, me every time I honk my imaginary Jeep's horns. 3 cars and a boat? Yeah. Yeah. I wish I had edible tires. See, Techno? This is why I say you're weird. You say things like that, and I go, you're weird. And you go, I'm not weird. But, like, when you say things like, I wish I had edible tires, it's indefensible. You literally cannot, like, deny the weirdness of such a fucking statement. It was only a joke. Every joke has a little bit of truth in it, Techno. And, like, there's only just, you know, they can't all be jokes. It can't be everything you say is a joke. What are those creatures? I love them. Little hooded creeps. I forget what they are. I want to say they're like Kyrken or something. They're a Final Fantasy race of, like, rat dudes. I'm gonna shit on your roof again. Weird. That's not a real threat. That's a, like, what the fuck is this dude saying to me? Huh? Yes, it is. No, it's not. That sounds way worse for you than for me. What are you gonna do? Like, how does that put me out of my way? You shit on my roof. Okay, so there's a turd on my roof. It's not like I'm going up there regularly, I'm gonna smell it. At most, I'm gonna take a hose and, like, wash it down? Like, that doesn't do anything to me. You're gonna go through the effort of getting a ladder and climbing on my roof? And then shitting in plain sight of everybody within 2 blocks of my house because they all can see the roof and a person dropping trow and shitting on it? Yeah, how's that gonna work for you? Yeah, now you gotta clean up. You've been inconvenienced? I think you have inconvenienced yourself way more than you've inconvenienced me. What's wrong with edible tires? Isn't that what a wagon wheel is for? No. Gotta admire the commitment of traveling to your place, finding a way up on the roof, and then popping a squat. Not even like popping a squat on the front porch or next to the garage, somewhere out of view of everybody, literally going up on the roof in view of everybody. Like, the whole cul-de-sac and a bunch of people nearby, you know, 1 or 2 blocks over, are just gonna see you up on the roof. Like, you're just in plain sight of everybody. That's a level of exhibitionism that's, like, a little wild to me. Smile, help, Yuland is bullying me again? I'm not an exhibitionist. You are literally taking your pants off on a roof in front of, like, 50 people. No? What do you... Literally, yes! That's what it means to shit on the roof. Are you shitting in your pants and then, like, getting it down the pants leg? That's fucking disgusting, Techno! Ewan, please stop picking on Techno. He's very precious and will cry, and not cute cry? I mean, it's mean and that's bad. I just imagine somebody, and you're like, you're gonna take your pants off in front of everybody to shit on this? That's weird, dude. And they're like, nuh-uh. And they just shit their pants. Just don't take them off at all. And then they just wiggle their leg until it comes out the pants leg, and they're like, I showed you. And it's just like, you're fucking disgusting. Thank you, Smile. Use voice note to send Noodles Bowl a death threat? What are you sending them death threats for? They wanted to see the Miata. I checked. Did I hear Miata? Yes. Who do you know that has a Miata, Aaron? Top 5 normal conversations I've had on this stream. Oh, God. Who has a Miata? Yeah, there was one person that never shut up about it, Air. And you've definitely been here while she's talked about her Miata. Surely you remember. I don't know who has a Miata. Apparently a lot of people here. Like, you haven't lived in the 50s before, Elon. You aren't meant to shit in a paper bag. Carry that to the house, then put that on the roof. Or you are meant to. Oh, and set the bag on fire. Clearly not me, because it's fucking dead. My dementia go burr. It's Como. Como has a Miata. Corporate mommy. Corpo cat. Oh no, Como. That just made me think of the muscle man. Oh no, bro. But with just, oh no, Como. Oh no, Como. Shut the hell up. You're the one that said it. You're the one that said, oh no, Como. You did this. It's your fault. Do you have any of the War Within zones walked through? I have 4 of them. I do not have the new Undermine zone walked through. But we do have Isle of Dorn, Ringing Deeps, Hallowfall, and Azkahet walked through. Azkahet, by the way, was like 2 hours and 35 minutes. That video is so fucking long. However, hi, Kimmy. However, Jess, I've spent a great deal of effort on the Hallowfall video and making sure it was perfect. And so there is a part about 25 minutes into the video where I'm walking up a hill and the crystal is just like center screen. and it transforms to the dark crystal. I timed it perfectly. And you just... imagine, like, this waterfall right here. That waterfall is what the crystal looks like in the video. And I'm walking through it, and it just goes from light to void. I am so fucking proud of it. I did the same thing with Void to Light. That's at like 50 minutes in the video. But I don't know, it's less impressive. I didn't like the framing as much for that one. That one was actually way harder to do. Oh, sound epic. Hope we see it today. It's very unlikely that we see it today, but you know, we actually haven't done Hallowfall in a while. Here's the thing, Jess. The way it works is it is on a 3-hour cycle. So let's say 3 p.m. light phase starts. It will be light phase for 2 hours and 30 minutes. And then it will transition to the dark phase. So right at 5:30, it'll go dark. It'll be dark for 30 minutes. But it will also stop. Oh. Hi, Ellie. It will stop being dark phase and transition to light when you kill the spawned rare Balgar's Essence or something like that. Here's the thing. When I'm walking through the zone, I don't kill Balgar's Essence. And so it will delay it. It will just not transform until I kill that NPC or until I cross an area threshold. But the area I was trying to record in didn't have that, like, threshold, that border to transform. And so what I ended up having to do was a friend helped me. It was Farisu, where she was the party leader. And I was walking along. And when I got to a part in the walk, she would just start flying around the zone. And that would force transition me and pull me into her phase. So that it would trigger the transformation when I wanted it to. It took me like 3-4 days of trying 2 to 3 times a day to get that. And I was losing my mind at it. Did someone say transition? Okay, Ellie. Alright. NC1, 3 hours? I thought it was a lot shorter. I'm pretty sure it's 3 hours. You have to play the expansion, so my knowledge is like Wowhead article skimming? I see, I see. Tier 3 sub. God, that's like 5 subs. That puts us at 7. Gah. Get fucked, nerd. Yeah, I guess so. Farisu. The leader. Yuli, I'm so happy I can actually play Wilds, man. I was so worried my PC would eat ass. That's what I'm saying. All this walking when you could be hunting monsters? You ain't even cuddling? What do you mean I'm not cuddling? I'm literally gonna nap today. Fuck you! Oh? Why wouldn't I be? This is bullshit. A lot of people tried to talk me out of walking today. Not, like, legitimately tried to talk me out of it, but people were like, you're not gonna walk today, right? And I was like, no, I'm walking today. I don't know, Monster Hunter? Yeah, but I need to sleep at some point. I can't just be up, 2 days straight with no sleep. And so, we're gonna walk. We're gonna sleep. And then we'll get back on Monster Hunter later tonight. That's a lie, Yuli. As it's to fuck monsters and beat meat. Hello, Kimmy, I am leaving the military. It's so... We were really hoping it wasn't gonna go down that way. But... oh well, I guess. Hi, Joe. Joe, how far did you get? Actually, Kimmy, how far did you get as well? You've been hunting. Hi. Why can't you be up 2 days without sleep? I'm in there, no adverse side effects, right, boss? Am working. You didn't take off a day for this? Oh my goodness, Joe. I'm deep. That's cool. I'm looking forward to being my mom's daughter and smoking big doinks. Hell yeah, Ellie. Big doinks and Amish gang. So you'd rather walk than play Monster Hunter? No, I'd rather be playing Monster Hunter right now. But I recognize that, you know, I'd be mad at myself a week from now if I broke the streak. I'd be, like, frustrated out not doing the stream because I wanted to do Monster Hunter. And, like, I wouldn't be able to stream it. I don't think my computer could handle Monster Hunter and OBS at the same time. You know it, girl. I love that video. It's a favorite. My stomach hurts after planking. Aw, yeah, and hi. Hi, Oku. Do planks just not get easier for you? They do and they don't. I'm not pushing myself with planks. So in a sense, I've plateaued. Like, I can probably get to 5 minutes, but the third to fifth minute start being really, really hard. Well, the third to fourth minute are hard. That fifth minute would be like, I'm dying, kill me. But if I did 5 minutes every day, those would get easier. Although those last minutes would still be hard, but it'd get to a point where I could go to 6. Then if I went regularly to 6, then I'd go to 7. Because I always stop at 3, I'm at a point where, like, the first minute's easy, the second starts hurting a little, the third hurts, the fourth hurts, and the fifth feels like hell. But I can do that. It's weird. But yeah, no, I don't know, I'm deep. I think I don't know where you're at. I just killed the monkey. Not the bad monkey, the cool monkey. Oku, when we slamming monsters, Poggies. I'm back, sorry, I had a phone call. Well, let me ask you a little question here, Yelin. No. No questions. No questions from you, Como. Everyone else, they can ask questions, but not you. Your questions privilege has been revoked. But also, my god, the armor is so good in this. I'm just ahead of the cool monkey? Okay. You can ask your question, Como. Como, oh my god, hi. You were stuck on a desert island. You were stranded on a desert island. And you were stuck there. And you can choose between me and a giant ice pod. What would you choose and why? You. Or no, the ice pod. I'm not choosing you. I'm choosing the ice pod. The reason is, I don't know where you are. And I wouldn't want you to, like, die stranded on an island with me. And so, like, if you're just in your apartment or whatever... No, please, please. I was so close. I wouldn't want to do that to you. So, you know, I don't want to burden you. You can stay safe and sound wherever you are. And I'll just take the giant isopod. You have forsaken us, Yuli. Can we ban Como? Raw, next question. Hoi, Como. Ice Fod, press 1 to ban Como. Please pick me, please. I'm begging you, please. One day, please pick me over the giant isopod. I don't want to do that to you, Como. I don't want to hurt you like that. You've got a Miata to get back to. And, like, if I call you to this island, if I choose you, you're never going to see that Miata again. Raw mating press. Houdini doggy. On the sofa in the bed of your mom's F-150. I am back from shores. I just want to be loved and wanted on a desert island. I played 8 hours of Monster Hunter last night. I was playing with Proxy, Kuroki, and Icarus. Proxy has since stopped, but I think Kuro and Ika are still going. Proxy had to go to physical therapy. Hi, Sappy! We have seen the 4th area, but we haven't done much there. My next quest is in the 3rd area. It looks like it'll be the apex of the 3rd area. Proxy's in the worst stage of healing ATM? Dude. He told me he has a problem where when he sleeps, he basically has to put stuff on his arm to weigh it down. Because what he's been doing is, in his sleep, he's been raising it above his head, which is what he can't do. That's what fucks with the muscles. So he's been waking up to, like, intense pain. So he told me, well, he told the group call, that he's, like, getting a bunch of pillows and putting his arm under them, so that in his sleep, he doesn't raise his hand above his head. Proxy, you are stuck on a desert island, and you're stuck, and you can choose me or Como to be with you. But Como is going to ask you to choose her or an ice pod every day. Would you choose the Isopod that I haven't offered you? I have to choose you or Como? That's a tough one. How many areas are there again? There's 4 that I know of. Everybody is expecting 5. I don't know if there's more than 5. Met this girl on Tinder that said one of her alts is autistic. What do I do? Tell her you took art class in high school as well. My mom's F-150. Abe Segs, Legends. Nerves are reconnecting. So it feels like getting shocked constantly. Oh god, yeah. Now only do that if the primary is autistic. She took custody of the truck. I think she means, like, did. My father left me, I know. How does she know one of her alts is autistic? What are we at? 1.2 miles? I'm picturing a skit where some guy gets a free cheese sample, then puts on a disguise and gets another one. But at the autism inspector table, I actually saw a TikTok about that recently, Como, where this guy, he's walking down the sidewalk, and this guy goes, "Hey, would you like a roll of sushi? You can take this roll of sushi, or you can double it for the next person." And he goes, double it for the next person. And the guy looks at the camera and he goes, "Wow, that's really cool." So he said double it. So the next person that comes walking down the sidewalk, they're gonna get 2 rolls of sushi. And the guy who had said double it, he, like, crosses the street, but he doesn't fully cross the street. He just goes into the street, goes around the car that was next to the guy, goes back on the sidewalk, took his jacket off and his hat off. And when the guy's like, "So the next person to come down this sidewalk gets double sushi rolls," That same guy from 5 seconds ago. Ayy! In the video, like, you know the perfectly cut screams? But instead of a scream, it's like, perfectly cut Fonzie A. Did an autism test well, that one? Is the sushi roll one? Oh, I love that one. Sound the guy makes when he's offered 2 rolls makes it. It's so good. Today is Friday. Today is the day my parents leave. I have the house to myself for 2 months. You know what that means? Fun throne suggestions. And being more loud during streams and at nighttime. Blueland? They're only going to be gone for 2 months. So I don't know if I want to go through all the effort of setting up Blueland, but... Blue Twitch finally. Check Throne. Oh god. Stay away for 2 months. Nothing on the stream is gonna change. Nothing on Twitch is going to change. Finally, we can have absolutely deranged conversations. Yeah. Finally. We've been so deprived and lacking in completely batshit insane conversations around here. Truly. So there's this guy. He wants to pay me money to have sex with his wife while he watches? What do I do about that? The fuck are you talking about, Como? You have sex with his wife. It's not even a question. You literally were just complaining, oh, I'm working 24/7. All I'm doing is being a wage slave. I need the money to fix my Miata and my boobs. And then money just shows up to you on a silver platter, and you're like, guys, do I go through with this? I don't know what to do about this. The fuck are you talking about? I didn't tell you what my working 24/7 was? You didn't have to. You complained about it. Now we can talk about adult stuff, like taxes. Peg her for double. Peg him for triple. Now this is pod racing. Oh my goodness. I want to go to bed. I don't like staying up all night and then walking. I definitely like waking up and doing the walk when I'm like fully rested. And then having a small nap and then the rest of my day. Doing a full day and then the walk at the end is like, oh, this is hard. Have sex with his wife so good that she leaves him and gets everything in the divorce? You might get a bonus from him? You think so? But why does he want to watch? Because he's into cucking? What do you mean, why? That's just a thing for people. So, I had a conversation with someone recently. Some of you might know who this is, but, let's not say. Hi, Bits. Is voyeurism different than cucking? So, and let's expand on that. If you watch porn, is that voyeurism? Because voyeurism is you like watching people have sex, right? But if you're watching porn, if you're watching 2 people have sex, would that count as voyeurism? Mouse man for sex. I'd at least want to be involved in some way. I'm never gonna pay for sex. I'm also just not gonna be involved in sex unless I'm literally in it in some way. The idea of me just watching is like, why the fuck am I here? Hey, Smile Bitson, yeah, probably. Yes, the fuck? Aw, hell no, I'll leave. Oh, nothing, just saying hi, Bits. Yes, it's different. Voyeurism is just watching in general. Being involved isn't watching, though. Juice. Hi, Juice. Watching porn and seeing the thing in person is different, the fuck you mean? So with voyeurism, do you have to be there in person, then? Is it like, you know, let's say, yes, you do. Let's say you have two friends in Discord, and they meet up, and they have sex, but they turn the video call on and you're watching through Discord. Is that voyeurism? Or is that just, no, that's just watching porn? Yes, cucking involves a personal connection. One of the sex partners. Voyeurism is watching sex, usually with the thrill of potentially getting caught. Porn is just watching and jorking. Jeez, why is he so weird, bro? Yes, you do. Why is there NTR talk? There's no NTR talk. NTR has not been brought up at all. Except by you. Ayoku hug. Zealand man. I'd pay for a cute Tez outfit and maybe stuff some dollars in your panties. Money panties are always cute. Pixel, I need you to chill today. I don't know what you've done today or what you've ingested. Let's reel it back a little. Yes, Como started it though. Somehow that literally doesn't make it any better. Real question, doesn't matter. He's encouraging her. NTR's Japanese cugging. What I do? You've been a little too random for me today. And I'm not getting it. That's what you've done. Cat. I feel like watching porn and voyeurism are very different. But I don't know how to fully describe it. I don't know how to describe, like, what makes watching porn and voyeurism itself different. I feel like with voyeurism, there's a personal connection. Not necessarily that you're there in person, but, like, you know the people having sex. But that doesn't even work. Fun fact, I'm losing my job. We know, Ellie. I feel like a voyeur could also be someone who just, like, I don't know, enjoys peeping on people. Like a peeping Tom. Oh, it's just funny. Sorry, y'all. I'm good. Don't worry. It was funny at first. I'll say that, Ellie. Okay, my bad. You're good. You're fine. This isn't even a warning. This is just like, I don't find it that funny anymore. I don't know. I don't know how to define voyeurism distinct from watching porn. Because if you watch porn, I don't think that makes you a voyeurist. Feel like this is something you can just Google? I have Googled it. And I didn't like the definition Google gave me. You're literally talking about paying for tax. I'm just delayed, bro. Fun fact. Boob 69 and 69 boob are color hex codes of pink or green. You are uninvolved in porn. You are watching it. The difference is like watching a movie versus watching a stage play. A little hug, flower, love, kiss. Watching porn is somewhat voyeuristic, but the connection of voyeurism is watching someone in secret, without consent. Really? It's fine. Some people do with consent via role-playing. Voyeurism is about non-consent? That's crazy to me. What the fuck is this monster? Final Fantasy, what is that thing? It's like a seahorse and a dragonfly mixed together. Absolute abomination. Oh, that was not clear. Sea dragon? I thought voyeurism... Yeah, it's secret? I didn't know it was in secret. I thought there was like... So, like, I've had friends who were like, yeah, I'm into voyeurism. If you were having sex, if you were ERPing, I'd watch. And that, to me, was, like, not a secrecy thing. That was a, like, you know, imagine you're ERPing and you just have an audience there. You've just got, like, 2 or 3 people just hanging, watching. I would have called those voyeurists. That's exhibitionism? No. Exhibitionism is the other way. Exhibitionism is you liked being watched. Voyeurism is you liked watching. I don't think exhibitionism has, like, 2 sides to it. I thought it was just you like showing. Have you got checked for scoliosis? No. Where's that coming from? Quite a rabbit hole you've opened up? Well, if they have a connection with you, watch you have sex, then it's cucking? Well, it's not cucking because it's not like I'm in a dedicated relationship with them, right? Cucking, in my mind, was like, I have a partner, and I'm gonna fuck someone else with that partner knowing about it, whether they watch or not. But it's like, no, it's not even like an open relationship thing. Shit, I do think that it is kind of like what I was describing would be cucking. I don't know. Defining all these just seems messy and muddy. Because if somebody was like, not in a relationship with me, if they were just like, yeah, I just like seeing sex. Euland, if you ERP'd with somebody, I'd watch. I wouldn't have said, oh, you're a fucking cuck. Euland cucking someone. But maybe that is. Maybe that is cucking. Cucking doesn't require a dedicated relationship. You can cuck someone by banging their mom or their neighbor you had the hots for. I would not say banging your friend's mom is cucking the friend. I would say if a guy is really into this girl, but he's not going fast enough, and you kind of steal the girl and have sex with her, I do feel, in a very loose sense, you've cucked that guy. Cuckland and Ellie hug. Sex enjoyer. I think voyeurism started as a non-consensual peeping thing, but as society and kinks become more and more defined, it changed a bit. The term exhibitionism came out of that. We need to define voyeurism a bit more. Listen, Elon. X or this voyeur that. You just want to be loved? Ew, why? Fuck the guy who was too slow, and fuck him next to really fuck up his mind. Ew, why? Look. Noodles, no one is gonna take care of you like you. You gotta love yourself. You need to be fulfilling to your needs. Oh God. I know that's hard. I know that's difficult. But you can't expect someone to love you unconditionally and take care of everything for you. You just can't. If you're lucky, you find somebody like that, and you do the same for them. But, like, let me put it this way. When you get attracted to somebody... Hi, Kyle. Do you find yourself attracted to people that have their shit together? That, like, love themselves and are able to transition that to others? And, like, bring enrichment and happiness to you? Or do you find train wrecks to be the most attractive? I'm being reminded of that Dojin. The guy was like, anyone who fucks my wife will also get fucked. The guy who got cucked fucks the guy. Feminine. There's a lot of femboy Dojins like that, Oku. Morning, that was a good manga. Seek to be that person to someone else's noodles. I should eat soon, so Will doesn't yell at me for sleeping in and missing raid. Yes, Kimmy, you should. I mean, I thought we all love the crazy heel that don't have anything in order. No. It's a meme to say they're hot. They can be hot. But, like, my god. You don't commit to and marry those people. And that one was the OG. I just want someone who's not annoying, not gonna lie. I don't go outside, so shrug. Hi. There's a Dojin Oku. And it's about feudal Japan. Where there's this guy who's like the shogun of the area. Or something like that, I don't know. Might not be a shogun, he just might be a local lord. He has a super hot wife that everybody's jealous of. And so he only gets female attendants for his wife because he doesn't want them to get handsy with her. But one of them was a femboy in disguise. And when the lord's out, the femboy has his way with the wife. And he's like, yeah, my dick's better than hers, right? Yeah, you love this dick. And the husband, the lord, he comes home. And he's like, what the fuck, when he discovers them? And the femboy's like, mwahaha, you're gonna let me go. Because if you don't, everyone will know that you're a loser. That, had your wife stolen from you by a feminine guy. You'll be the laughing stock. So you're not gonna say shit and you're gonna let me go. And he's like, no, I think I have a better plan. I'm just gonna make you my wife as well. And he fucks the femboy. And then he's got, you know, hot femboy, super hot wife. Just the three of them going at it at all times. Good Dojin. And I want to get more monster fluid, Yuli Peggies. You have problems getting monster fluid? Just go to the 4th area and kill the hatchlings. You'll get like 10 in 2 minutes. We stay in Final Fantasy. Oh, this is a little loud though. Hi, Devon attendee. Okay. Loudland? Yeah, that was loud. It was like not loud at first. I was like, this is good, this is fine. And it just kept going up. Isn't that literally the one we're talking about here? Maybe. I don't know. Oh, I thought one of them was lesbian? Wait a second. And then she's like, oh my god, he's so manly. When he says that. Yeah, you know, I think she does say that. We love this dick, Yulin 2025. My dick is better than hers. I'd be listening to this while at work? No, probably not. Oh yeah, you stole my wife from me? So if I steal you from my wife, then I have also stolen back my wife? Guy who got cucked? Something like that, yeah. Love triangle, let's go, Loudland. Shushland. I'm so tired, guys. On speaker full volume. In fact, you should clip it and then ask your boss to come listen to it. God. Hi, I am so tired, guys. I am smile. Alright, buddy. Clip it, ask your boss if you are allowed to listen to it. How about pants today with more holes than pant? Yeah? Fuck the guy who cucked you. Call it a return on investment with interest. And while you're at it, give your boss Twitch account a 12-month gift sub. Hang on. Hang on. I bought holes, Rhoda. I got holes today with more pants than hole. Yeah, I bought some nice girl jeans. Hell yeah. Why the fuck did it say Rhoda? Mobile. You're on mobile, right? Mobile autocorrect. Next thing you know, Yolan stream is played on the speakers during work 24/7. Damn. Now get your boss a gift. Get your boss to gift you a 12-month sub for showing you this amazing stream. Better ask for forgiveness and permission. Play Yolan on all your company speakers. Till someone says something, then apologize. I don't know if that's how that works. What zone is this? I always forget. It's not Dry Bones, is it? Eastern Thanalan? I haven't been in Final Fantasy in so long. I don't remember which is west, which is east, south or north or central of those three areas. Shroud, Thanalan, and Lenosha. I see them, I'm just like, it's this one of the three. But which, like, part of the three sections, I have no idea. I don't like dry bones. I prefer lubing up first. Okay. Okay, there is a town in one of the Thanalan areas. I think it's East Thanalan. So I think it's this video. But the zone is, or the town is called Camp Dry Bones. Also, 2.2 miles. I saw a video yesterday. It is quite possibly the worst gas station robbery I have ever seen in my life. Old Camp Dry Dick? Okay. In this video, this guy, he's got a ski mask on, so he's clearly robbing the place. He runs through the door of this gas station, and he just falls and eats shit. He gets up, and he runs behind the counter, and he falls and eats shit again. And as he's getting up, the gas station cashier just has a gun and pointed at him, and it's like, don't fucking move, dude. And the guy just stays on his butt. He's like, okay, I'm sorry, I surrender. And it's like, bro, what are you doing? Oh yeah, he had a knife. He was robbing the place with a knife. So like, just the first 10 seconds is him falling over like an idiot in front of everybody. Now, I say it's the worst gas station robbery ever. I've seen some pretty bad fucking robberies. There's the one of the guy who he goes into, it's not a gas station, but he goes into the business. And he pulls his gun out and he immediately drops it and throws it over the counter. And then he tries running away and his pants fall down. That's a pretty bad robbery. Well, I don't usually take lube when I go camping. But I guess it would be a camp drive on. It depends on who you were going camping with, right? If you were just going camping with, like, family or friends, yeah, it'd be weird to take lube. But if you were going camping with, like, you know, someone that's a possibility with, someone that you've already been doing that with, I don't know why you wouldn't take lube. Going in dry just sounds like pain for the top. Kinky, I was talking about this other robbery, literally the other weekend. The dude who got fucking shanked. As soon as he jumped over the counter. I've seen a few robberies where the burglar just, like, gets stabbed or something. There's one where this guy, he jumps over the counter, and the business owner has a knife and just starts shanking him. And, like, he's got him in a headlock and he's shanking him. And the guy's like, oh god! Oh god, he's killing me! Oh god, I'm gonna die! Oh god, I'm gonna die! Like, he's just calmly saying, oh god, he's going to die. He is bleeding out. But he's just like, oh god, no, I'm gonna die! Which, I mean, hopefully he lived. Yeah, that one. I hope he lived. But also, like, I mean, live by the sword, die by the sword? You robbed a business, dude. That reminds me of the one clip of the guy trying to rob, like, a bakery with a knife. Then one of the clerks walks out, holding a machete. Is he getting stabbed? You hear him go, oh no! Oh god, I'm dead, I'm dead! He lived? Good. Hey, Elin, wanna go camping? Maybe, North Prince. I went camping a lot as a kid, and I hated it back then. Now, a one-day camping trip doesn't sound that bad. A camping trip where, like, I don't know. I wouldn't want to just go to, like, a fucking parking lot camping. That sounds kind of lame. But, like, backpacking? I don't want to go too deep backpacking. So maybe, like, a 2-mile backpacking trip would be my ideal. I don't have space in my bags for lube and my fishing stuff. I will never fish, but you don't know. I actually love camping. Ground place and while escaping your pants fall down. Is that voyeurism, exhibitionism, or cucking? With that, good night. Good night, smile. I just hate that extra cold morning. But now that I know how sleeping bag ratings and stuff works. There's also the kid that tried to rob a bodega. Bigger security guard dude. Just walks in and smacks around the kid who turned out a fake gun, throws him over the counter, just scolding him. And then for the hell of it, shoots him in the knee. Yeah, this is a real gun, you see this? Oh god! Parking lot camping. That sounds like practicing for homelessness. There's people that really like parking lot camping. Okay. With parking lot camping, there's the scale. At the lowest, it's like, you go to a campground where there's a lot of cars around you. But it's in a wooded area. It's not like a parking lot. There'll be like 3 parking spaces where you and your buddies can park, and then there's a clearing near them. But you're still surrounded by trees. And so, like, the lowest level of parking lot camping is, you bring all your stuff in your truck. You know, you bring a tent, so you don't sleep in your truck. You sleep in a tent, but you're like 50 feet from your car. Top tier parking camping is where people have, like, a car that is highly modified to become your tent. And so, I've seen these a lot in, like, Japanese YouTubers, where they drive out to the wilderness, and then it's like a 30-minute video of them unfolding their fucking car into a crazy nice, like, tent to stay in overnight. That looks fucking decadent and fun. Hi, Icy Fire. But the investment to, like, get your car to be like that sounds like so much effort. Going fish for crappie and bluegill. Are those birds? Hi, Icy. Hi, Noodles. Nope, them's fish. Tasty fish. Alright. Icy Fire's here. Do our holidays. Marquees and Small Change Day. Floral Design Day. Global Scouse Day. What the fuck is a scouse? International Repetitive Strain Injury Awareness Day. International Stand Up to Bullying Day. National Chocolate Souffle Day. National CSA Day. National Public Sleeping Day. National Science Day. National Skip the Straw Day. National Tooth Fairy Day. And Rare Disease Day. Alright, easy winner. Chocolate souffle. Hands down. No contest. Now you're making me want to rewatch Yuru Camp. I saw the first season. I have not seen the second season. I don't remember if there's a third season. I think it's been announced for a third season. New threat acquired. Unfold your car. Easy winner. Easy winner. Fuck holidays. It's Monster Hunter Wilds Day. I got to play for 8 hours yesterday, Icy Fire. I am up to the Cool Monkey. I beat the Cool Monkey. And that's all I'm gonna say is that. Remember, chat? The way to Elan's heart is through his abdomen, I mean his stomach. I can see why you're gonna say that, but no. That is not the way to my heart. You can just say that about the Saiyans? Yeah, but there's not a cool Saiyan.
Was that a fucking UFO?
In the video? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not even somebody...
What the fuck?
I didn't even plan that with somebody. That's just somebody going by on a UFO mount in Final Fantasy.
That's amazing.
They kind of hover around me and like
That existed.
show up a few times. I'm like, wait, was that somebody? I don't think so. I don't remember. It might have been Cyber. I don't remember though. I don't think there's a cool Saiyan. There. I said it. I think they're all one-dimensional, 90s humor, boring-ass characters. None of them have any depth. Goku, he's an idiot and he likes fighting. That's it. Vegeta, he's literally just prideful. That's his whole character design. Sorry, I don't speak wrong. Gohan? He's just a wimp that is like, you guys have to do the right thing until shit goes down. And then he gets mad and he's like, I don't care anymore, now I'm mad. His whole personality. That's it. That's all Saiyans. Well, of course they have no depth, they're all 2D, okay. No, alright. Sorry, I don't speak wrong. I love DBZ and Dragon Ball as a kid. I've so grown out of it. I just don't really think anything of the series at all now. I understand how big it is. I understand how important and influential it is to so many people. But, like, it is so surface level with anything it does that I'm just like, eh, okay. Nah, the series just grew out of you. I just like...
What, like a flower bed?
What? No. I I just don't see anything like masterfully done in Dragon. Like, I don't think the choreography, I don't think the animation or fights are that good until you get to some of the later movies in Dragon Ball Super. I don't think the characters are particularly well written. They're kind of like the Beastie Boys. Where when you look at what they've done, it's not hard. You look at any Beastie Boys song, and the music they're playing is really easy. And you look at the lyrics they're singing, and it is not complex. But my god, Beastie Boys are fun. I'm gonna sing along with the Beastie Boys song every time. I think Beastie Boys is pretty hard as fuck. I think they're fun. I think they're really, really fun. But have they made anything difficult, complex, intricate? No. They have a song where they go, "I'll stir fry you in my wok." That's a real lyric from one of their songs. Huh? I just said unsubbed. I'm gonna unsub out the Beastie Boys hate. Why do you think that's hate? I love Beastie Boys. I just said I'm gonna sing along with their stuff every time. I just don't think they've done anything that's like crazy complex or masterful. We're at 2.8 miles. We're at 2.8 miles. Then write a Beastie Boys style song better than them? Why do you think I could do that? I'm tired. Tired. Because it's so not elaborate. I think that's a silly argument, North Prince. That's like me saying, this NFL player is the worst NFL player in the league. You're going, oh, if he's so bad, you do his job. You do it. It's like, well, obviously he's still going to be better than me. I wouldn't be able to do... Okay, Mr. Marine Biologist. Now I know you're reaching. Oh god. I'm so tired. Tomorrow's beach day? I'm gonna have the same thing tomorrow, where I play Monster Hunter all night, and then I walk, and then I sleep. And I'm gonna be tired as shit tomorrow.
I'll still fry you during my walk.
I fucking hate it. I don't like it when a game comes out at midnight. I like it when it comes out in the middle of the day. That's way better. Why would they do that? I guess because they, the Japanese company. So they're not thinking time to release with the US. But ugh. Ugh. I think we're coming to the end of this video. I think Eastern Thanalan was pretty short, like 30 minutes. And so we will see what video we get next. Oh god. What's another story I have for you guys? I'm like trying really hard not to just talk about Monster Hunter the whole time. I feel like anybody that's into Monster Hunter is watching Monster Hunter. And anybody that's here is like, yeah, I don't really want to see Monster Hunter. They either don't want spoilers or they don't care about the game. It's all I want to talk about. I saw that the Season 2 of Last Epoch has been announced. I don't know what's coming out with Last Epoch. I don't know if they're adding, like, a new zone, a new story and endgame. I played a decent bit of Last Epoch when it first came out. Vein popping out of his forehead. It's really hard, Cairo. It's really hard. I just want to talk about Lance and Switch Axe. And Insect Glaive. And all the monsters we fought. That would be spoilers for people that had to go to work today. And couldn't be degenerate and stay up. The game has literally not even been out for 12 hours. So I cannot talk about that stuff. I cannot. But my god, do I want to. The game is Monsters Got Spoiled. Y'all are lucky that your PC doesn't die when trying to launch the game. Did you buy it and you're having that problem, Yuki? Hi, Kyo. For me, the problem I see with the graphics is that the ultra level graphics, people with 4070s are struggling. Hi, how's you? Nope, I tried the beta and it was terrible. Refrained from pre-ordering. I'm seeing a lot of people with like really good rigs not being able to get max graphics. Like not being able to get good frames. Granted, that was the first beta, and I think they cleaned that up a whole lot. Second and third beta. For me, running it on low and medium has been like, oh, this is great. I have a 2070. I'm at the point where people make fun of me for my PC in VR because I struggle to be in a room of like 30 people. And so I'd be like, for, you know, the people I'm around, I have a pretty low-end PC. Open Wild's just fine. Oh, you have a 2072? Yes. I have a 2070, and I get 45 frames on medium. So, if it's just not working for you at all, Yuki, I feel like there's something else going on. Bro, I turned off DLSS because I got some whack-ass AI frames. I saw somebody turned off DLSS and it just crashed them. I know there is something going on. Hi, how's you, boy? I'm tired, Kyo. I stayed up all night playing Monster Hunter Wilds. And, it has been very fun. But now I'm like, oh, I've been up for 12 hours. And now we're exercising. I'm a little tired. I need money to fix it. Yeah. Yeah. You're in Germany, right? Don't you get money for going to college? I took an hour nap just now. I'm re-energized. Nope, my parents earn too much. I see. I know Zuvi, when he was going to college, he was getting money. Oh god. Which 70% of which goes to paying debt? Holy shit, that's a lot. How much? Don't answer that. I was gonna say, how much debt did they fucking have? That is a personal question. You don't need to answer. You built a house, if that answers your question. Ah, okay. Okay, so I was thinking like, oh my god, what irresponsible gambling shit were they doing to get that much debt? But, you know, just building a house. Putting 70% of their income toward that is impressive. Most people can't put that much to it. Does the video end here? I don't remember where it ends. Desolus. 1 hour 27. Fuck you. Oh god. Oh, why'd we get something this long? Okay. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. We're at 3.2. We'll probably be at like 6.5 when we end. But yes, I would need to upgrade my CPU, GPU, motherboard, and RAM. Get newer games to work above 20 frames per second. Yeah. All of the Kodos, Elementals, and Centaurs. There's a lot of those in this zone. There's not too many Elementals. There's a lot of demons in this zone, Cairo. There's a whole pocket of satyrs. Just satyrs. And then there's a fort of, I want to say Burning Hand. It's one of the orc cults that summons demons. And then there is a grotto below that's, you know, a bunch of Night Elf ruins. Where there's a bunch of, just general warlocks. Not only orcs, but just general warlocks. Summoning infernals. And then there's the Gelkis village, which has all been killed by warlocks. And there's a coven that goes up into the hills. So there's like 4 demon-themed areas in this zone. Yulin, my friend, has been playing Monhun for 12 hours straight. Is he okay? Noodles, you know full well that that's not even that bad. You know you've done the exact same thing with War Thunder. Jelk Village. No. No, it's not a Jelk Village. Gelkis. 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 Oh my god. Girl kiss. I'd rather go outside. Do you go outside a lot? I thought you were shut in like me, Noodles. Junker Village. Cairo, you can't even make that joke. You know about the Gelka Centaur. For food? Yeah, same as me. Do you leave the house to get food every day? No? I think that is exactly the point Noodles makes. Just when I'm craving? I'll tell you right now, Yuki. Noodles playing War Thunder for 12 hours straight or more is a good day to Noodles. Noodles likes doing that. There is no, God, I can't believe I did this all day. I should leave the house. With that girl? Nope. That girl will play War Thunder 16 hours straight and go, oh, I think I forgot to consume food today. Whoopsie. Let's queue up for more War Thunder. While true. Fuck you. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. You know what you like. ADHD ass behavior. I don't know if that's ADHD. I've definitely done that before. I've done that a lot with WoW in the past. Previous Monster Hunter games, Tales games, and Legend of Zelda games. I have definitely... WoW has had an expansion come out, and I've played 24 hours straight, gone to sleep for 8 hours, played 16 hours straight, realized I have literally only been drinking milk the past 2 days. I have not had food. Totally didn't lose like 5 kilograms of weight when media introduced me to a game. And I played too much to a point of starvation. Milk drinker. What the heck? Hi, media. Mao. Ellen. I'm so tired. Just woke up from nap. Hell yeah. Meow. Speaking of which, time to lose another 5 kilograms. My ADHD ass can stop and think while head's pounding. Eyes dried, belly empty, and wonder why I'm feeling like this. And not having done anything other than game for the whole day. I don't have ADHD. Every now and then, I see a list of symptoms and I'm like, oh wow, I kind of do a lot of that. But I've never gotten a diagnosis. I've never sought a diagnosis. So, I wouldn't be surprised if I had ADHD. But like, I'm not gonna say I do until I ever look into it. I'm not super against self-diagnosis. When people self-diagnose, I understand the benefits of it. I don't like it when people self-diagnose and then they say, I don't need a real diagnosis. I'm self-diagnosed. That is like, no, it doesn't work that way, buddy. But like, I understand, you think you might have ADHD. You look up the symptoms, you hit a lot of the checkboxes. You look up, not necessarily cures, but things that are like, hey, these are things that work for people with ADHD, and you start using those and they're working for you. That is like a really good reason for self-diagnosis in my mind, is just act as if you had this diagnosis and move forward with the help things that could help you. But if you ever talk about it, right, I don't like the idea of being like, oh yeah, I have ADHD. I have a lot of the symptoms and a lot of the, I don't want to say treatments, but I'm at a loss of a word. Works for me, thus I have it. I want it to be like a heavy asterisk. I am self-diagnosed and this is working for me. I do not have an official diagnosis, and I'm upfront about that. I've seen someone else, who, they were a big supporter of self-diagnosis, and they were in Australia, and this was like 4 or 5 years ago. And at the time, there was a massive shortage of psychiatrists in Australia. So if you wanted an ADHD diagnosis, you were on a 2-year waiting list. And it cost like $2,000. So between the cost and the wait, it was like, yeah, it's not like it's not there until you have the diagnosis. So self-diagnose, be upfront that it's self-diagnose, but be seeking that actual diagnosis. I got a diagnosis only because of the self-diagnosis? Yeah, and that's how it should be in my eyes. I was diagnosed during 2nd grade, and honestly, most people would say, I think I have ADHD. And I think are. No, you can treat ADHD but not cure it. Yeah, I'm not saying, like, treatment or cure. I'm saying, like, hey, these are things that work for people with ADHD. Do these. But I'm at a lack for a one-word way to define that. You treat the symptoms by taking, for example, Concerta or Vyvanse, which makes so many symptoms more manageable. Those meds work for you, of course. Not every medication is perfect for you. Yes, but it's kind of going off on a tangent that I'm not really talking about. I'm saying, like, imagine a psychiatrist has written an article that's like, hey, people with ADHD, these are things that work. Get a fidget toy and use that, but only use it when you're doing this activity. You know, something like that. And somebody who is self-diagnosed reads this and starts doing it, and it works for them, right? That's not a treatment. That's not a cure. But you're doing it because you have self-diagnosed with whatever, and you are acting as if you have been diagnosed with this. So things that help people that have that diagnosis are working for you. I don't know what the word is to use for that. I'm like mind blanking on it. I want to say treatments, but I'm like, that doesn't sound right. I think treatments is wrong. How the fuck is this video an hour and a half? Oh my god. I remember how. Because we go through the whole intro area to fucking Mardon for like 20 to 30 minutes. I really like this zone. And I can't really put my finger on it. My first memories of this zone is when I caught up to a friend who was leveling. I was on my druid in like level 34. I remember like when I first got to this zone, they were finishing it. And they were like 38, 39. But it was a moment of like, oh, I was 10 when they were like 25. And so I'm catching up. And I remember we like ran around this zone for an hour with them helping me with a quest. I didn't really ask them for help. They were just like, oh cool, we're finally in the same area. I'll help you with quests for it. And I was like, oh thanks. They helped me kill a lot of the satyrs in the northeastern corner. Remember the word later? I'd love to hear it because I'm blanking now too. I don't know if there is a word. Is the thing. I don't know if there is a word for that. I feel like it might be a phrase that's like, you know, self-help activities. That's wrong. But I feel like it might be a 3-word phrase to describe what I'm looking for. Alleviation, maybe? Not necessarily, but I do think that applies. That works, but that's not the word I'm looking for. If there is a word. Do it yourself? No. Oh my god. I'm so tired. I want to stop at 5, but it's only 7 incline. It's not the full 12. For some reason, I want to keep saying preventing. Doesn't sound good. Something like minimize. Adaption or method? Adaption or method? No! What? Thank you, Oku. That puts us at 8. Thanks, Heal. Now my brain is hyper-focused on that /S. Are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs? I am. I am absolutely, like, sweaty and tired. And I want to go to bed. I'm in the mood. I want to cuddle. I want to fall asleep in VR, cuddling somebody, talking about Monster Hunter, and wake up and play Monster Hunter. Are you doing nap? We are doing a nap today. Yes. Hi, Violet. Tried Googling, and it's coming up with manage. Manage might be the best thing. I feel like there should be just a word for this. But I feel like here are things you can do to manage your symptoms. Might be what I'm thinking of. I didn't turn the Minecraft server on yesterday. I saw Violet mention it in a Discord post in the group chat, and I was already like eyes fading, and I remember having the thought, I should either put the Minecraft server up, or at least say in the group chat, I'm too tired. And instead, my eyes closed and I fell asleep. Alleviate, I think, might work as well. Alleviate definitely works, but that's not the term people use. I've never seen people be like, here's the alleviations for your ADHD. Well, like, that works? That doesn't sound right. I think it might be the best we can come up with is okay. But yeah, managing my ADHD. That's what a lot of the stuff I do is. I think it's... I don't know if I want to say it's likely or not. What I do know is... I hit a lot of the checkboxes, and I'm very fucking weird. I crave routine. Points at 589 days. I'm genuinely okay with every day being the same. That's comfortable to me. That's like... I don't like surprises. I am damn near agoraphobic. I hate going outside. And so I like things being stable, the same. I don't like spontaneity. And there's a lot of things that this is more kind of looking at like high functioning autism than ADHD. That just like, yeah, that's just me. I do hyperfixate on stuff. If I can't think of something, that shit eats me up until I figure it out. I have definitely organized dominoes out of boredom. Is that enough for me to be like, yep, I'm definitely ADHD? No. It's just some things I've done in my life and I'm like, oh. Neurodivergent is the overall term for stuff like this these days. AUDHD. I prefer neurospicy. I just checked my Teams chat. Apparently Teams has a praise function that creates this embedded thing of someone congratulating someone else. Oh god. I look in chat and I just see Javier has just praised Tyson for showing up to work today. Use it on me. I prefer the term rare drop. I mean, what? Practic. ADHD, OCD, autism. These are hyper extremes of normal personality traits. Some people have higher collections of said traits, but really don't need a diagnosis. I have the self-diagnosed, not doctor-confirmed condition of dyslexia. I could agree with that, but I think it's a uneducated take on it. Because it's like, yes, that's just how it is. But what designates something as one of those things is, does it cross a threshold? So, like, everything is toxic. If you consume enough water, you die. But how much of it is toxic to you? that's when it's like, becomes deathly. A little bit, you can just be fine. A lot, you can be fine with. That threshold, that's when it becomes deathly. What defines toxic, or poisonous, I should say, is measured by the threshold. Something just under that? What am I... Hang on. My foot felt like it was sliding around on the chair. I was like, what the... No, not water. How could they? Something that is, like, just under the threshold is not poisonous. Something just over it is poisonous. You got a threshold, you have it. That's also the point you ask a professional for the diagnosis. No, not water. How could they? Most people over that threshold have a more difficult time with life. They don't get appropriate management. Problem is, if you're not allowed to self-diagnose, how many people find out they have this? Because they believe that's how everyone works. I don't specifically think that's a problem with self-diagnosis, Yuki. I think self-diagnosis can help with that. But also just healthcare availability. Ideally, we don't need self-diagnosis at all. We just have free healthcare and free checkups. Japan, they have an annual mandatory health checkup. It's like everybody in the nation has to go to the doctor once a year. We wouldn't need self-diagnosis. We have stuff like that. We have, like, mental evaluation. I don't know if they do, like, a mental evaluation or if it's just a physical checkup, but... Oh my god. We're at 4 miles. We're at 4 miles. We're probably like 30 minutes into this. We probably have an hour to go still. Hi, Dingo. That looks like a terrible place for a walk. You want to know the name of this place, Dingo? Desolace. This zone is called Desolace. It is literally just a barren-ass wasteland. It used to be much worse. Back in Classic WoW, there wasn't shit here except for rocks and Kodo bones. Now, starting in Kata, druids have been trying to restore it. So there's a big forest in the middle. This is when you take note of peer review. It's one thing to notice the links, making that choice, or being like my husband and in-laws, blissfully unaware of how over the threshold they are, and thinking it's totally normal. This is stuff teachers should pick up on, and in front of the parents start looking into. If they haven't already. They are so creative with those names, wowee. I think my preschool teacher was like, hey, you better check that boy out. It's funny when a teacher is just wrong, though. My parents joke about my first grade teacher a lot. Because at a parent-teacher conference, that I wasn't there, they were like, so we're concerned about Ewan. He doesn't show much imagination. He doesn't show much creativity. We think maybe he's being stifled, but basically, anytime we try to get him to use his imagination or write a story, he just writes this story about this Tiger the Late Bloomer. I don't remember the book. But in first grade, I was obsessed with this, like, Tiger the Late Bloomer story. I don't remember it at all. And, like, my teacher was concerned that because of this, it just seemed like I just had no imagination of my own. Because I really just wanted to do more with the story. And then, growing up, I became such a, like, storyteller and daydreamer that my mom was just like, yeah, I don't think I need to worry about Ewan. Pretty sure he's got an overly active imagination. The standard health check is called and Ippon Kengo Shindan, or Inpon Kenshinan. Includes basic height and weight measurements. So blood tests for anemia, lipids, and glucose, as well as liver disease. In addition, doctors often take a stool sample, especially for those with certain medical conditions, and a chest x-ray. At the same time, you can have people causing worry over nothing. One teacher told my mom I have ADD. I had no friends in the new school. Chose to pick up trash out of boredom. The next teacher I had said it was false because he had ADD. I believe I've got a mild case of autism ADHD, but back when I was a kind in Spain, it was not a thing, you know? Yeah. My teacher was wrong thinking that she could deal with me, and after the first year, she was like, yeah, I'll just write up this thing for the doctor so you can get the diagnosis started. When I was a kid in Spain. Right. Media accidentally writing German. Why did I record so much in Decimus? Why did I go into every little nook and cranny? What the fuck was I thinking? Oh
I
my.
don't know. Usually when I explore a place, I'm like, ooh, what's over here? Ooh, what's over here?
Yeah.
Ooh, what's over here?
That's exploring. This was recording. I have to walk to these recordings. What was I thinking?
Depending on how late it was in the day for you, you may not have been thinking.
I don't know what time it was when I recorded. I know when I was recording Kalimdor Zones, I was pumping them out. I was doing like 2 videos a day for 2 weeks straight. Just because the Kalimdor Zones were usually fairly small. And I had such a like process down for WoW videos that I was able to just do them really fast. For sure, some people are overly confident with throwing those letters out there. That's why it's not up to a singular person, thank God. Careful. That might act up if they hear about you pumping. Okay, alright. That's the thing I see very often. People without any neurodivergency have a problem seeing if someone has a neurodivergency. They're falsely claiming a neurodivergency, or sometimes denying one. Yeah. I think that's very common with parents, where it's like, hey, let's get your kid tested, and they're like, no, not my child. My child's normal. There's nothing wrong with my child. I had that with my parents recently, where I was like, I don't think I have ADHD or high-functioning autism, but I wouldn't be surprised if I did. Not that I'm really pursuing a diagnosis because, you know, clearly I'm getting through life fine without one. But I wouldn't be surprised if I had that. My mom did the whole, no, you don't. No, you don't. I can promise you, you don't. And I was like, really? You're such an expert on the topic? And she's like, well, no. And I was like, okay. Yeah, alright. The concern?
I mean, I feel like parents usually go, oh, you think you have insert rare or otherwise thing here? You probably don't.
Yeah. The concern comes in when someone takes off with that small amount of info, makes a big deal out of it. There are plenty of doctors willing to give a diagnosis and prescription when it isn't needed. My child is normal and just very smart for her age. Oh my god. I'm so tired. For the longest time, I thought my friend had an ADHD diagnosis because we did share a singular brain cell. Not that long ago, they were taking off mood meds because their new doctor thinks they might have ADHD. Honestly, there are so many parents who genuinely worry about their kids or worse. Use their kid as a trophy to make their entire personality about being such a great parent. Yeah. Yeah. I think my parents had a bit of that initially, and they definitely wised up and were like, this is not important. But I think my parents might have had a bit of that, like, we know what's right for Euland. We're going to make sure they do this. And, you know, it worked for them. When I complain about society and capitalism and wage slavery, that shit worked for my dad. For my father, he was told, get a job. He started working when he was like 15 years old. Get a job, go to school, work hard at your job and get promotions. Do good in school, get good grades. You get good grades, you'll be smart and more prepared for, you know, future jobs. You know, get a good degree, you'll get a good job. Work hard at that, you'll earn money, you'll get a girlfriend, you'll get married, you'll get promotions, you'll be set for life. Anybody can climb the corporate ladder. Just work hard at the things you're supposed to do, starting with do good in school and having a job. And to him, that worked. For him, you know, he is a straight white man, had all the opportunity to do that, hi Ty, and succeed in it. And for what he wants in life, money kind of just solves his problems. He's a hobbyist that will pick up a new hobby like every 6 months. And so he needs money for those things. Having a wife and a house, basically the things that society says you're supposed to want these, you need money for. And so him working solved all of his problems. And so in his mind, just do these things. That's how you get happiness. It worked for me, why the fuck wouldn't it work for you? But I'm quite different from that. For me, I don't like have a goal of anything luxurious. I don't have a desire for like owning a house, owning a boat. Just like, you know, being able to spend money on the things I want. My happiness comes from spending time with people. Or playing video games, to a lesser extent. Which, spending time with people, free. Spending time in video games, not free, but really not that expensive. Money does not solve my problems. So, when I look at money, and the acquisition of it, I look at it as like, just what I need for like bare survival. Which means I kind of clash with the whole phrase of earn a living. I feel like I'm not really doing that much. I'm not taking a lot from people. Why the fuck do I have to earn a living? Why is that something that I have to, like, fight for? Why can't I just exist? Sit on the beach and pick flowers? That's all I want in life. Why the fuck do I have to, like, fight for this earning a living bullshit? Blah. And so for me, getting a job and earning money, that wasn't something that solves my problems. That was something that just like, I exist in a system that requires me to do this. So I get real rebellious. I get real like, angsty when it comes to work and the grind and what society says I'm supposed to do. Yeah, I fucking hate that shit. And so, I'm very different from my dad in that, right? That stuff solves all of his problems. For me, I don't look at it as, you know, a job solves my problems. A job directly takes me away from the time of the things I want to be doing. So the more I'm working, the more unhappy I am. And I think it took him a long time to understand that. What the dog doing? This pipeline sucks. My mom has been a blessing because she's not scared of me or my siblings being ADHD. Like the amount of effort she and my old teacher put into me. Can't thank those two enough. The American dream. Because you need to be asleep to believe it. Pipeline sucks. 5 stars. Love to hear parents who react appropriately to a situation. He needs the good money to buy the 28 inches. The deluxe treadmill. All I want is a cuddle harem. It's not too much to ask for. Terry says she's some form of neurodivergent, but didn't interested in getting a diagnosis. And these days, does social work. Having dealt with me and my siblings is a great portfolio. Heck yeah, I worked with what you know. TF2 is free. Come say moo, and laugh at a cut of a cow and 2 fort. TF2 is free. Is the PC required to play it free? Not quite. New and GTA 5 on PC. Now have a legacy and enhanced version? I think I played GTA 3. You already got a PC? Yes. It's not free. And it won't last forever. Did you like that thing I sent you this morning, Ewan? I saw the thing 10 minutes before I went live. And I liked that one. If there's been something else after that, I haven't seen it yet. 2 Fort walkthrough when? Never. Nah. Just that one, the Pokemon thing? I'm too fried to remember what it was. Yes. Fucking Piplup getting roasted by the other 3. That was pretty great. It doesn't... It's surprising to me, Oku. Because they took 2 from the same generation. Which is like, why? Huh? I guess it's not that big a deal. I just don't get it. Who's being mean to my boy Piplup? So there was a Pokemon Direct yesterday, Jess. And in it, they revealed the starters for the next main Pokemon game. Pokemon Legends ZA. It's going to be Totodile, Gen 2. Tepig, Gen 5. And Chikorita, Gen 2. And so, Piplup probably wouldn't have been a good starter. Totodile's my favorite starter of all time, so I'm happy to see Totodile. But to put 2 Gen 2 Pokemon in the same one is like, wait, what? Huh? There's no precedent for it, so it's weird that they did it. But do they really need a precedent for that? Is it really that big a deal? No. They've got a fire, a grass, and a water starter. And that's what's important. Upcoming Pokemon Pi 3.14159. Oh my goodness. I never liked Piplup. I don't really care about his cute first form. I don't really care about Empoleon. And the Piplup in the show, I think is a douchebag. So I'm just like, this guy fucking stinks. If I had a sub, I'd unsub. I'm sorry. That's the beauty of Pokemon, Jess. No matter how awful a Pokemon is, it's someone's favorite. You know what my favorite Pokemon was for like 18 years? Fearow. Nobody likes Fearow. That thing's fucking ugly. Who the fuck would use a Fearow in Gen 1 over a Pidgeot? Nobody. Except this guy. Tell me so I can make fun of you. I really liked Fearow for a long time. What is it shiny? It's literally the fucking puke green Gen 1 shiny color. No, that's cool. My fave is Pidgeot, and no, nobody liked Pidgeot or any of the Pidgeys? Oh, I hard disagree with you, Media. If people had a flying Pokemon in Gen 1, it was Pidgeot. Literally, Ash Ketchum has a Pidgeot. And everybody's like, I want a Pidgeot because Ash has one. I think Pidgeot is popular. Trico will forever be my favorite Pokemon. My favorite Pokemon now is Hydrapple. I really like Hydras. And so, I was very excited when Hydreigon came out. I was like, oh boy, a Hydra Pokemon. And then Hydreigon just, he's got his stupid little legs dangling there. And I'm like, this ain't it, Chief. This guy's just kind of lame. And so Hydrapple is like the better Hydra in my eyes. I don't hate any Pokemon except one. And I hate it with a burning passion. I wouldn't say there's any Pokemon I was going to say there's no Pokemon I hate, but then I thought of one and I'm like, no, that thing shouldn't exist. I despise that Pokemon. I cannot stand Mr. Mime. I don't like Pokemon that mimic humans in any way. If they have, like, clothes or just, like, human-based, I hate that. I hate Pokemon like that. So, like, Cinderace?
What about that one Pokemon that wears its own skin?
Are you talking about Mimikyu or Scraggly?
Probably Scraggy.
Scraggly or Scraggy?
Like...
I don't like the whole pants theme with him.
Okay.
Cinderace I fucking hate. I think Scorbunny is so fucking cute. I think the second one is kind of lame because it's got like a hoodie design. And then Cinderace is just like, this literally has pants and sneakers. This is a fucking Pokemon. Are you kidding me? Playing Ark. My kids see my Hawkmount and scream, "Pigeon! Mom's riding a pigeon!" Hate it with a burning passion. If I saw Calyrex, I would strangle it with my bare hands. Not that it would be easy, but I'd keep at it until it was sure it was dead. I don't remember Calyrex. Is that the green bike Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet? Didn't help that we had a mod for the dinos and balls that you threw to catch and release. This vanilla Arc with the cryopods? Sending nothing but throw Pokemon? Throw and Sock are lame. I hate those Pokemon. Throw and Sock are literally just worse Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. Hitmonlee, I'm okay with. Hitmonchan? That dude's got fucking boxing gloves and a gi. Get him the fuck out of here. Now this one used a paintball gun for fire mechanism. Worked with less restriction, okay. My current theory is that at the start of first and second Evos were designed by the same person. Final Evo was made by something different. Only heard what the first two Evos were like. Calyrex is a legendary. The Count on Tundra DLC. Oh, is it that fucking big-headed thing? That looks like a fucking child, but then has a fucking giant egghead? Okay. Yeah, I don't like that one either. I will not accept this slander from my beloved Cinderace. Look, see, this is what I'm talking about. No matter how much you hate a Pokemon, there's somebody out there who loves it. There's somebody out there who loves Calyrex. What about the Pokemon? This is basically someone's car keys because they needed to make deadline. Basically empty their pockets to find inspiration. I have met somebody whose favorite Pokemon is Klefki. I have genuinely met someone who's like, I love Klefki so much. It's so cute. It's like haunted keys, but they're so wholesome and nice. They love it, and I'm like, okay, sure. The key Pokemon is cute. It's great. Well, the teacup that is haunted. Yup. No matter how awful a Pokemon seems to you, there will be someone out there who loves it. For me, it was Pharaoh. I still kind of like Pharaoh, but I wouldn't call them my favorite anymore. I fucking love Pokemon. Coming soon in Halo Pokemon. All the streams are dropping. Koyo's no longer live. Boss is still going. Kuroki's still going. Maruka had ended, but they've started back up. Lele's still going. Every Pokemon is a smash, except the one. So, Jess, we actually did the Pokemon Smasher Pass on stream. We did it under the pretense of they have been Bill from Red and Blue. So, like, imagine a human, fully adult, fully of consensual sex age, but their brain has been put in a Pokemon. We're not out here like fucking dogs or anything. This is like a fully intelligent, fully capable of consent Pokemon that's just, I'm trapped in this body. This is what I got. My score was like 800. There were 800 Pokemon that I was like, yep, smash, 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 smash. I was like, let's see who is live. This morning rating. It's all Monster Hunter. Yeah. Yeah. Indeed, it was the Moogle. Machamp. My hot take is that Pokemon are already human. Near human intelligent. There's definitely a few of them. Like Alakazam, that's just smarter than a human. I feel like most Pokemon are not human intelligence. Some are smarter, some are dumber. I don't know. It's kind of like a doesn't really make sense. Because they portray some of them as like really hyper intelligent, smarter than humans. But at the same time, they're just okay being subservient. And like a pet. If he's so smart, why is he in a ball? Exactly. On average, probably smarter because they have gods. In all honesty, I think my Smash Pass is like 800 of 1,000. Hell yeah, high fives. I mean, smart humans also like being subservient. Especially under a good master. I think that's uncommon media. I think there are some super intelligent humans that like being subservient. But for the most part, most of them like being their own master. I think that is the common thing. Just like there's no way I could physically smash a Clink Clank. Yeah. Yeah, I was very like, I can't do the bugs. If I'm looking at a bug, I can't do this. I think I'd be too scared. Me. Is that the super smart part? I'm just slightly smart. Speaking of which, when does media take me into their dungeon? There's a few bugs I could smash. There was like one or two that was like, I know this is bug type, but I could probably smash this. But if you're telling me like a Ninjask, fuck no. A Galvantula? Fuck no. Absolutely not. We're at 5 miles. We're at 5 miles.
Doing good, bud.
Remember the first rule of automatons. Androids and robots. No fisting. Cowardice.
Yeah, it sounds like cowardice.
Like, if we stretch imagination to the
Just gotta
point,
know how to finesse it.
every Pokemon has a way to be smashed and have compatible parts. Yeah? I could smash Gen 5 Bug Horse? Oh my goodness.
Gen 5 what? There's a bug horse?
I actually don't know what the Gen 5 Bug Horse is. That's not Scolipede, is it? Scolipede? Okay. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, rocks. I was like, I can't stick my dick in rocks. If your body is literally just a craggly ass rock that I look like I'm gonna hurt myself on, Yeah, I'm sorry. We can't do these. It's just not an option. Like, how the fuck are you gonna do it with a Geodude? You know, fucking like armpit bang this thing? No. It doesn't work that way.
Isn't there a joke? I think there's a song out there that's like, "Smash my cock with a rock, you must," or something like that.
I'm very well of the meme, Violet. But, you know, cowardice. Have you seen 2B, Violet? I may or may not have 12 plus year running Pokemon ERP with a friend. So the amount of time I've thought about these is a lot. Oh my goodness, Jess. I have never done Pokemon ERP. I started with WoW. Done a little bit of Rift. A little bit of Ragnarok too. A lot of WildStar. And then after that, it was just webcam stuff. I would love to be anywhere in arm's reach. That number of polygons. That doesn't mean I gotta damage my hand. Again, cowardice, Violet. Multi-fucking creative writing? Yeah. Oh my god. We have so much more left to do. We're gonna go to the Malkar? I forget the other tribe of centaurs here. We're gonna go to the fucking troll village. And then we're gonna go to Maradon. Oh god, there's so much left. Ah. I have a, I guess, I don't know if it's funny, but it's funny to me story of how I got into, like, hype fucking ERP. I was in World of Warcraft, I was on a private server. And, this was a Burning Crusade private server. And I would play a Blood Elf Holy Paladin. And I would go hang out at Goldshire. Or the park.
Oh no.
In Stormwind. And Alliance would see me and they'd try to kill me. But I was like a max geared Holy Paladin. I could keep myself alive through anything. And so I'd just be healing myself. And on this private server, they didn't have it figured out to make it so that Horde and Alliance couldn't talk to each other. So everybody just spoke common. So I could understand all the Alliance that were there. And most of them were chill and were just like, hey, I'm Horde Paladin. And I'd be like, hey, how are you guys doing today? And we'd just be talking. If somebody attacked me, I would just be healing myself through it. And all the people that I was talking to would be like, hey, don't attack them, they're chill, stop, knock it off, they're chill. And people would usually not attack me, right? I would just go there and hang out with the Alliance as a Horde Blood Elf Paladin. Well, one person came up, and they were like, you guys know this is a Blood Elf, right? Hi, Chocolate Fitzgerald. One person came up, and they're like, you guys know this is a Blood Elf Paladin, right? Like, Horde? And they're like, yeah, but they're chill. Plus, they're healers, so they're not hurting anybody.
Wait. I thought, oh, Blood Elves. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I was thinking Night Elves.
And,
It's been a while.
all good. And, this person, they were a Night Elf. And they're like, oh, they're nice? Well, maybe I can show them a nice time. And I was like, yeah, I like a nice time. And so they led me to, like,
Oh no.
under one of the inns. Which, for anybody that knows World of Warcraft, the inns in Stormwind, there's like 3 of them that have, like, basements that go down, like, fucking 500 feet. I heard NTR. I don't know where you heard NTR. Nobody said that. A nice time, sure. Your pussy, I love cats. Basically, I would have been I would have been 15, maybe 16 at the time. They lead me down to this basement. They get on their knees. And they've got no armor on. I've got all my armor on. And they just sit there. They just sit there for like 5 minutes. And I realized, hey, if you're talking in like /E emotes, like /E, and then whatever you want the emote to be, that doesn't work cross-faction. So your lines, I can't see that in Horde. And they're like, oh, okay, yeah, I've been like typing out a whole story about eating you out for the past 5 minutes, and I just thought you were like not reacting at all and you were shit at this. And I was like, no, I just literally haven't seen anything. And they're like, okay. So they started typing it in like just the normal say chat that I could read, but with the asterisks on either side. And I was like, oh my god, this is so hot. And I just went along with it. And then that person I don't want to say like we dated, but we did that like every day for like 2 or 3 weeks straight. And then they just disappeared. That was my learning about ERP. Hello, Cute Elin and Cutie Company. Red NTR. Lamau Elin. How's everyone doing? We're gonna be playing some Killing Floor. I'll be here for lurking. Hell yeah. Wilds is 47% positive on Steam. Dude, it's crazy to me. I saw that it was 43% at one point, and it's like, what is the problem? And people are like, there's no excuse for a $70 game to be performing this bad. And it's like, it's day one. Get over yourself. I don't know how people think a game is gonna run perfectly on launch day. This has never fucking happened. This literally just doesn't happen for a big game like this. Tippy tappy tay, tippy tappy tay. Yeah, yeah. LOL XD, Lamalion. Why is he out of breath over this? Global, we're 5 miles at 8 incline. Fuck you. I've tried ERPing in WoW. It was so hard finding people in Goldshire.
Have you checked the bedroom?
Well, no. Goldshire is not the place to go for ERP. That's where people like go to be degenerate and shameless. I don't think you're gonna find good ERP there. I don't know if you're gonna find ERP or just people memeing about it. If you wanted...
Literally thought it was the same thing.
No. If you wanted to ERP in WoW, I think your bet is to join, like, an RP guild that is adult-themed. That would be my guess on where to go. Oh, day one flooded every aspect of the game. People act like they don't remember how that goes on in MMO. Why can't I play on my 10-year-old GPU, Euland? Like people who forget how to drive in the snow every season. Can you please not say fuck you to me after I point out you're panting over ERP in your formative years? No! Fuck you! ERP WoW leaves. That was a long time ago.
A galaxy far, far... Wait a sec.
No, it wasn't a galaxy far, far away.
It was in a bedroom far, far away.
Okay. I didn't even bring up the cake farts. Well, Global's the cake farter, I guess.
Oh.
My start was a lot less wholesome. Mine started on Omegle. No, I want to be the cake farter. No, you don't, Yuki. No, you don't. The cake farter is someone I'm disappointed in. The cake farter is somebody that I'm like, what is wrong with you? Yes, I do.
Why art thou like this?
No, you don't, Yuki. You think ERP and WoW is cringe? Was mining in RuneScape, and someone walked up and said it was hot. It looked like I was humping the rocks. I was 13. I mean, so they didn't have a way to know you were 13. That's still like, it's cringe. You know, it's kind of like edgy humor back then. Hi, Pro Diggity. What's worse, cake farts or pudding farts? Pudding farts. Hands down.
Ugh.
There's a wetness with pudding farts that's nasty.
Ugh.
No, the guy kept following me to the nodes and commenting till I left the game. Was there not a mute or block function in RuneScape at the time? In WoW, there has always been an ignore button. I was 14, 13. When we talk about cake farts, are we talking about farting on said item? Yes. Specifically, there is a shock value video from the 2 Girls 1 Cup age of the internet, where people were just finding weird, gross shit to share with each other to get their reaction to stuff. Wait, I was wrong, I was 11. You know, people were sharing 2 Girls 1 Cup, 1 guy, 1 jar, lemon party, blue waffle.
Oh god.
Cake farts was part of that.
Didn't the guy in the jar one die?
There was a rumor that he died recently. I don't think there was any truth to it. BME Pain Olympics. Yes, I know the video. I was just making sure. Okay. Does RuneScape just have accuracy values and that's it? Pain Olympics, pretty sure. We're at 5.5. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Pro Diggity! Did you try Wild at all? Did you buy it? I literally played for 8 hours straight. From when it was available to when I started stream. Did not buy it yet? But you're planning to? Okay. Oh, God. Alright. I said there were 3 things. The Centaur Village, Maradon, and the Troll Village. We're almost at the end of the Centaur Village. 2 things, no time right now. Also poor. Yeah, it's a pretty fucking pricey game. I fucking hate seeing games be $70 now. Okay. Violet, this bridge here makes me think of the one in the forest. God, the rope bridges look so trash back in front in the old days of WoW, though. Look at those 2D ass ropes. LOL. You thought about doing a walkthrough of a whole continent? Like Booty Bay to Eversong? I have! That is a thing I have thought of, Jess. And I have realized, fuck that. I will never do that. That sounds like 4 to 6 hours. And, yeah, I don't want to be walking for that long. I will stick to zone videos. I have thought about it, though. And look at them textures. That's just to get you in the door? You want the exclusive content? Yeah, you do. Another $50, please. My plan, Jess. We finish out the Minecraft biomes. And then I finish out the WoW zones of Eastern Kingdoms. After that, I think I should do Skyrim. I think I would also like to do Breath of the Wild and Red Dead Redemption 2 if I can. I will need console commands and mods for both of those. In Breath of the Wild, there's no game I want to do as much as Breath of the Wild. But like, I would love to do... I would need a way to make it so that mobs don't attack me. Well, that exists in the game. The Majora's Mask. I would need a way to go first-person HUDless, which I don't think is that difficult. And honestly, if a mod doesn't exist for that, I have friends who could do that. I would also need a way to limit movement speed, which, honestly, could be done. If I just, like, find a barrel to carry, and then, an auto-walk function would be really nice. Or an auto-run function. So I don't have to fucking hold forward the whole time on the thing. That would be really, really nice. Half marathon, maybe? Booty Bait Ironforge? I want to stick things to the zones. I don't have any desire. Breath of the Wild sounds real fun. I don't have any desire to do a crazy long continent video. Partially because I don't like long videos in the queue anymore. If a video is around 30 minutes, that's perfect to me. Because my rules are, if I'm not over 5 miles, I go to a next video. And I don't end when I get to 5 miles. I end when the video ends. So if I have a day where I'm at like 4.8 miles, and I get a video that's 2.5 hours long, I'll walk for another 2.5 hours. I'll end that day at like 9 to 10 miles. Which is awful. I hate that. It's the rules that I've set. And honestly, there's no reason to enforce them other than I set the rules. I feel like I have to stick with them. But it makes it so that 30-minute videos are perfect. You limit the axis movement to half or something. Breath of the Wild sounds real fun. That boy maxing his workout by carrying a barrel over his head. Makes sense, yeah. Walking through Kokiri Forest in Breath of the Wild. Oops, back to the start. Elin, my sweetie. Just because you have to set rules doesn't mean they have to be so strict. I know. I know. Well, through the mazes. Remember the leg pinching? I know. In Breath of the Wild, I would really like to do videos that are like city to city. And if those end up being really long, I could do like stable to stable. So I could do like, you know, the stable at the base of the Dueling Peaks to Kakariko Village. I feel like that would be really short. That'd be like 10 minutes. But I honestly wouldn't be super against having a bunch of 10-minute videos. But like if I could do like Rito Village to Gerudo Town. And that'd be like an hour and a half. I'd be able to get like 3 or 4 of those videos. That sounds good to me. Huh. If we let him be strict about things here, we can get away with giving him things later. Oh my goodness. Think the walk to Terrytown to the shrine fairly devoid of enemies? But it's been forever since I played the game. The enemies is the least of my problems. Because the Majora's Mask exists, and it makes it so that enemies just don't attack you, that's like the already solved problem that I don't need to worry about. It's limiting the movement speed. It's first-person HUDless, and having a way to walk automatically without having to hold the button down the whole time. I'm getting very excited listening. Those all sound like super fun. But wouldn't the Majora's Mask attract the enemies and make you follow them? Unless you're okay with that? No, they just look at you. They don't follow you around. They just stare at you. And I think they also... I don't know if they have leash ranges. I understand the conundrical deal. May I ask what this giving is about? I have trouble accepting gifts, Chocolate Fitzgerald. And so... I think Gibbon's costume does the same. I don't know what that is. Um, I grew up an only child. My stuff was mine. Then I went to college with my college roommate, who's actually in chat right now. It's the Pro Diggity. And this fucking guy actually bullied me because he would just give me, like, he'd go to McDonald's and get me stuff, and I'd be like, but now I owe you. I owe you for this. I have to pay you back. And he'd be like, no, you don't. And I'm gonna do it tomorrow. That guy literally helped me accept, like, not counting gifts and thinking of them as just generosity and gifts. Phantom Ganon? Oh, okay. He has trouble accepting gifts from friends. Same way I have trouble with compliments. Only for the stall enemies. I understand both of those things. I'm actually terrible at figuring out what to gift people most of the time. All skeleton enemies won't attack you as Phantom Ganon. But I like to think that I can figure it out later. It's a fantastic friend. I love how every fucking time you say anything about me, I'm prefaced with my college roommate. It's funny. The gift bully. Well, because all these stories between us happened when we were in college. Since one is so generous, I think it's only fair to accept generosity back. I don't think I'm overly generous, though. I think I'm very, like, isolated. In my perfect comfort zone, I'm not getting a lot from people, but I'm not giving a lot. And, like, that's kind of horrible and wrong, because it means gifts aren't happening, and gifts are a wonderful thing. They're just positive, usually. But, like, I don't know. It's very, like, out of my comfort zone, out of my, like, natural thought process to think, like, oh, I need to go give this person something. It's just, like, it's not something I think to naturally do. I wish I did. People like Pro Diggity are like, wow, that person's so awesome. I wish I was like that. I would prefer to dodge compliments Matrix style. They're itchy, but I promise to do better for the sake of a friend. I know, it's just funny, the Pro Diggity equals college roommate equals the only child rehabilitation. Too bad you're such a powerful chocolate skin lady with big abs and an amazing personality. Pensive. I am so tired. Has community? People come to see him walk and talk. Thinks he's not cool. Okay. I'm fucking cool. I don't know. I feel like I'm just lucky. I appreciate it. I need a drink. We're going through Mardon. I don't remember if I go through every section of Mardon. I think I do. You can't stab me through the armored blanket. An extreme thirst. Oh my god. I am at 6 miles, Noodles. With 8% incline. If I don't drink, people are gonna be on my ass and be like, you need to hydrate. I have Gunblade. Doesn't really matter if you're an only child or have siblings. Everyone's weird in their own way. Oh, for sure. I just think people that grow up as only children, they have a concept of this is mine, and they're typically shit at sharing. Whereas people who have siblings, they grew up having to share. They grew up with hand-me-downs, you know, an N64 between the 2 kids or, you know, the 3 kids. For siblings, you learn to fucking share real fucking early on. Whereas, you know, only child, I get a Nintendo 64, I'm not sharing that with anybody. That shit's mine. I get clothes, those aren't hand-me-downs. I didn't have an older brother wearing that before me. That's brand spanking new when I get it. Siblings had to share growing up. It's very rare that siblings don't share. Don't threaten me with a gun time. You know, I dare you to find one SpongeBob reference that isn't usable to date. I'm the firstborn. I have a friend who's the middle child. A friend who's the youngest. We see the world so differently? Oh, I bet. That's not normal darkness. It's advanced darkness. I'll have the same with two of my besties. And it shows in the funniest ways. We are at 6 miles. Honestly, Rick and I are so different personality-wise. I don't know how I ended up like that. I'll tell you how. You're gonna get mad at me for this. Your dad's an asshole, and he took it out on Ricky. And Ricky would have ended up like you, but then you came along, and so he got to take it out on you. So you are the final rung in a ladder where everybody takes shit out on. And Ricky, and he would despise me for this, takes after your dad heavily. That's how you and Ricky ended up so differently. My firstborn blight is the fact that all the stuff I handed down were fucking pristine. Imagine me giving my DS to my younger sibling and 5 years later finding it turned into a GBA. Your dad's an asshole. That's not the first time you said that. It's still rude every time I say it. Worse, I was a first child. Then I became a second child. Then I was a third child. Children favoritism? Sorry, I wasn't too around. Oh my god. I'm so tired. I know it's a common strategy to cause control from the children of the family. Children favoritism is real. Usually, I'd say usually, parents have a favorite child. It's not always the same as the other parent, but I'd say there is usually a favorite. Granted, they put in a lot of effort in not showing that favoritism. Rarely, and maybe it's not as rare as I wish it was, but rarely, there is definitely parents who don't give a shit, and they're just like, I like this one, I'm gonna spoil them. This one sucks. I'm gonna treat them like a fucking resource if I can. Usually it comes up with the youngest born not understanding being the center of attention. I don't disagree with you, trust me. Kelsey and I have had conversations about my concerns leaving Anna with him. Yeah, now don't get me wrong. Mama told me I'm Papa's favorite of the two. He does a good job of treating us both fairly. But my brother has come some gripes and fights with Dad, so I try to be there for him. I can't think of any friends or people I've known in my life where, like, the mom or dad had a clear favorite and the other kids were chopped liver. Every now and then I see a story on, like, Reddit or something. And, you know, who knows how true a story on Reddit is. But every now and then I see a story there that's like, I got this and this and this. You know, my parents told me I had to get a job at 15. My parents bought a car for my younger brother when he was 16. And everybody says we were treated the same. I don't think we were treated the same. Reddit mention. I've had my dad tell me multiple times I need to spank Anna, and I've straight up told him to his face that we aren't doing that. Hi, smug. So in moments like these, right, where you're going down a staircase, you have an upwards inclination machine. Does it feel kind of weird? No. Because typically I'm trying to, like, angle the camera with it. And so, no, not really. That helps mediate it. Usually I'm not on the staircases for that long. Especially if I'm, like, late in the walk. I'll be honest, right now, I don't see the video at all. I literally am just staring at my chat and I'm just like, oh god. Right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot. That's all that's going through my mind. How do you go up downstairs? But right now, I'm seeing my mom Spoiling my youngest brother? Like fucking Air Jordans and cents? Oh my goodness. I had a job at 12 to sort my hamsters. No one else was made to have a job until they had cars. Fair enough. Right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot. 1, 2, 1, 2. March, soldier. All the fun stuff I wanted to buy came from my savings. All the youngest just had to ask. There is the issue of, you know, parents getting more and more wealth as they get older and, you know, further progress their careers. So with the first kid, you know, they don't have the money for a cell phone. They don't have the money to get them a car. And then, you know, 10 years later, that first kid who was, you know, 10 years old, 16 years old when they didn't get those things. Now they're 20 and their younger brother gets a cell phone. They're 26 and their younger brother just gets given a car. They can see that and be like, what the fuck is this favoritism? This is bullshit. The parents kind of have a responsibility to, like, still be treating the older one nicely and be like, hey, you know, we wanted to do this stuff for you when you were that age. We just didn't have the means. Now that we do, it totally looks like we're spoiling your little brother. But we want you to know that we still love you. We just would have done this for you, but couldn't. But, you know, if they're not going through that, if they're not communicating, crazy. Communication solves another problem. If they're not going through the effort of doing that, it can look like first kid, chopped liver. Youngest kid, God's gift to this family, right? Hi, Daft Punk. Hi, Panda. Anyone can understand the pain of watching your parents spoil their last kids? Because they're old and have money now? Cushy life for them. Lifestyle inflation is what it's called. I've had like 6 phones in my life, and the youngest has had 6 phones in the past 2 years. Holy. The son gets treated from the daughter too. Yo. I rag my mom so hard for this. Mom doesn't neglect anyone. I definitely profit from living in the same town. But my sisters are definitely spoiled and more sheltered than we were. 6.3. We're almost at the end of purple. And then we just have the short walk through the troll town. Damn, I almost called it perfectly. I said 6.5. I think it's gonna be about that. Maybe a bit longer. Maybe like 6.8. Daft Punk Panda. Did you get Wilds? I don't think Smug was playing it last night. But I know he's gonna fucking get that game. Taking the kids to the trampoline park later, Hunter. Bye, Pro Diggity. Have a good one. Thank you for stopping by. Within 0.5 a mile, it's pretty damn accurate. My English teacher once taught us. We used to learn of other stuff, but in English, for practicing. The first children are usually treated more strict, thus develop more hard science-oriented knowledge. While the second one is treated more carefreely, and I'm learning more soft knowledges like psychological tactics and persuasion. That makes a lot of sense to me. Oh shit, I should buy it right now.
Okay.
I have a collab
Now
with
I
it
gotta defend
tomorrow.
my parents.
Yeah? It's...
Uh,
Go ahead.
nope, you were gonna talk.
Nope, go ahead.
My parents decided to foster after my mom remarried, so she remarried, got 2 stepkids. They fostered. There were like 11 to 13 children under the same roof at the same time. So
Oh my
yes,
goodness.
my parents couldn't afford to give everybody a cell phone or something, but we also were doing things like the sport we wanted or whatever the case. I know that my sisters are good. Like, there's just 2 of them in the house now. So they get like DoorDash, and they get like
Oh my
cell
goodness.
phones and all kinds of hoverboards, and I'm just like, where was my hoverboard? Hang on a minute. But at the same time, living in this town, like, if I need something, my parents are there. Like,
Yeah.
I can't even pretend that I'm not also benefiting from them being old and having money and time and stuff. So.
That, you know, I
Childcare
understand.
These days, I can go on a date by dumping off my kids.
You know I understand that living in my parents' basement on a fucking lake when they move away to their second house in Florida and they're just like, well, I mean, we've got this second house. I guess you can stay in it.
Oh my goodness. I went from being a first kid to a second kid to a third kid because I got older sisters, so I don't know what spectrum I'm on for that.
I have always been the only child. I have always been like, my dad wants to be strict with me, but we had a bit of a like Hank Hill, Bobby Hill relationship that we've come to terms with and have a great deal of respect for each other now.
Oh, damn it, Bobby.
I have always been like,
God damn it, Yuru.
I have always been the light of the world to my mother. Even now, we have dinner together, and she will eat half of her meal and go, Yulin, did you get enough? Here, you can have this off my plate. And I'm like, finish your fucking dinner, Mom. Okay, you need food too.
He's an only child.
I am literally not growing anymore. Eat your food. It's got seasoning on it I don't want.
Oh, that's definitely something I rag my parents for, Fitzgerald, is that, like, when we were growing up, we couldn't even have a thought of talking back or rolling our eyes. I'll walk in my mom's house, and my sisters are, like, wearing all black like angsty teenagers, rolling their eyes, talking sarcastic slapback. I'm like, excuse? Do I need to whoop a nearly grown child right now? What happened?
I definitely don't have any ill feelings towards my mom about this stuff. Like, I was very low maintenance in general XP. Motherfucking Back to the Future 2 hoverboards. The amount of McDonald's I got versus the youngest is not even a contest. He is an only child. He's confused. Strictness, freedom, where to go? You can still grow wider. Well, I'm so sorry, but that's hilarious. I've been very lucky and fortunate with my parents. I wanted a sibling growing up. I remember being like 6 or 7 and be like, give me a little brother. And they're like, we'll see, Euland. We'll see, maybe.
Every time you have to jump on me in conversation because I said something completely off the walls and probably inappropriate, imagine that's what it's like to have a little brother.
Yeah. Got messaged by a bot in Ulicord? Okay. I'll ax him in a moment, Cairo. We're at the end of the walk. Were they hot?
But this Nigerian prince needs you to buy their art so that they can get by and their bills are paid.
No, right now the scam is like Neza.com or something. To be the coolest person on Twitch or something. To buy bots and shit like that. I don't know. We're at the end. We made it to the end. Oh, I did call it perfectly the first time.
Competition and people like what Tate and Hassan are winning. I don't know that I want to be cool. You know?
Man, they're going back to the U.S. and everyone's like, we didn't apply any pressure. We didn't say shit. 6.5 miles. Now I have bots just to sit in my offline chat and never stream. You technically could. I don't know why you would. But yes. Oh god, my legs are shaky right now.
Probably because you haven't slept.
When Yulin gets it good.
Hey. Chill. Alright. You guys need the music back. Okay. Right here. Cairo. You getting on to nap? No, we're not ending yet, but are you wanting to nap with me? Can I buy bots just to sit? I mean, ChatGPT only costs a forest. It's tempting. I don't know how long I'm gonna talk. I do need to change my clothes right now. You took an hour nap. Are you just fucking like amped and ready to go? Already got an hour and a half of sleep, Elon? Yeah, that's not full sleep. That's not enough. That's like literally just a nap. Oh, what the? Oh, my rug has moved a little bit. Change full body tracking. This off? There, that looks better. And nap for 6 hours after work until midnight for Monhun? Okay, okay. Alright, goofballs.
I do believe these guys were collateral damage to my silliness.
Look at that purple rat go. Wow!
That is the fluffiest rat I've ever fucking seen.
Do you find rat more offensive or cat/wolf offensive?
Wolf is a compliment. Cat is kind of... You have to expect it. Like, there's no point in getting upset. I'm only gonna correct somebody if they truly think I'm a cat.
I mean...
Rat's so wildly out there, I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I'll pop them while we're just throwing animals.
For the record, I believe Violet is a... I don't know how many tails you have, fox. And I am a cat. I am a Maine Coon. I am not a fox.
So Hubs requested that I get 2 more to be lore accurate to the number of crotch goblins I have. And Fish was like, that's very doable.
Yes, do that.
Wait, did Proxy go to PT, come back, and immediately start streaming again? Oh my goodness. 6.5 miles. Now we rest. Done. Where am I?
So yeah, when people are gonna ask me this question later because she plans to make this a streamable model, I'm be like, no, it's not my power level, it's not my age in hundreds of years, it's literally my crotch goblins.
Rest well, Aelin? Not yet. I still want to talk to you guys a bit. And now that I'm off my feet, it'll feel better.
It looks very on them to me.
Well, I'm not walking, and I will soon be in the treadmill. Oh my god. You're being that literal. Oh my god. Where are we going?
Of course I am.
Oh, I know where we're going. We're going to the place I forgot to go to yesterday. Oh, where is it?
I feel this, and I definitely feel this from my mom and my stepdad. My dad gave me everything. Everything not to do. And that's an important lesson.
I can't see maps from an author sorted by release date. God damn it, why is VRChat like this? Fucking, what was the name of this place?
But why not? Self-deprecating humor is amazing. Nobody is hurt.
It can be a mood killer. Not everybody likes seeing it. It just makes everybody have less fun.
Fine, no more dad. My dad went to get milk jokes.
Can I see it if I go to popular? Well, that looks like a map I want to visit. Here it is, here it is.
I mean, my dad knows how bad he messed up. I call him crusty old man and he giggles, so...
Wait, what the? Looks like a map I've seen before.
Gerald, you can laugh or cry about it, and I refuse to cry.
Portal. Wispy came out with a map yesterday. So we're going there. Have you seen a shampooed cow? They are so fluffy. You can see a shampooed rat could be fluffy. I have seen a shampooed cow. They're basically just big puppies. you know, I'm very glad I have my parents. They gave me everything. They gave everything to me. I'm the person I am thanks to them. After that, I've seen nothing but people and friends who have bad families, and after bad family are non-existent, it really makes me feel for them. I'm the exact same boat, Chocolate, where, like, it's just like, damn, I really lucked out with, you know, the parents I got, and I wish I could share them with everybody, but not making me laugh all with your suffering makes me feel... What the fuck? Did they just use a different screenshot? Yeah. What the fuck, Wispy Woo? This is just not the map that was in the thumbnail. Oh, okay, this was the thumbnail and it just looks like a different map. Okay. Is there a good spot here? Oh, my collar's on.
I think there's a bed.
There's a bed, which is great for napping, but that's not what I want for talking to chat. Don't worry, I'll find everything. I guess this is like the game area up here. How do I get back down? Oh, it's this hatch here. Oh, I literally just want to fall. Okay. There isn't really a spot that, like, shows a backdrop well. I like this map, but there's not really what I'm looking for here. Which, that kind of sucks. Makes me feel Weevil. Amen, Violet. Well, technically, it's not self-deprecating humor. Only I can ruin my day. Or making fun of bad people whom happen to be your parents. I am sorry, but also, you're really funny, actually. Bark. Nothing to deal with the pressures of life within a good laugh, though. Is that a challenge? You know when Mr. Krabs wakes up from his bed feeling old and gets all the crust out of his face? That's him. You may try. Turns out that good parents are, sadly, not the norm. I'm fairly certain that people have kids because it's what's socially acceptable? Yeah. Oh, no, I'm good.
Hey, socially acceptable isn't the only reason. Quite literally, my parents were getting freaky kind of early, so there was a baby kind of surfing in their wedding.
They're not saying it's the only reason. It's just like that's the biggest reason why people have kids, is because society says you're supposed to be having kids. It's very much like a thing with women where it's like...
I don't know, there's a lot of Tinderella stories out there.
There's a lot of women who are like, they've got the pressure of having kids, and, you know, they've got a lot of people from family and just other people around them being like, why haven't you had kids yet? And dealing with that. Turns out that good parents are. Oh no, I'm good. I just saw a punchline. So even if you decide to have a kid, it boggles my mind. Why is the thought of treating them well doesn't cross their mind? Anyhow, I should be killing Zeds. Sorry if I brought a somber mood. No, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah.
Somebody didn't let hookup culture know that does in fact make more human.
Yeah, well, she's right. That happens way too often. They say the baby ruins their lives, but they did it to themselves. Yeah, exactly. Where's your boyfriend and whatnot? I think there's a psychological, biological motivator to having kids also. Life tends to make life. Oh, there's a lot of factors, right? The biology, the like instinct humans have to make kids is incredibly fucking strong, especially with women, I would say. Men get it as well. I'd say men more so have an instinct to just like get laid. But for them, they have, you know, they want kids. I don't know. It feels like men have more of an attachment to making kids, whereas women will have more of an attachment to individual kids. I could be wrong on that. That's just me fucking throwing shit out my ass on the topic. We're not going here. I like this map, and I might sleep here later. But I don't particularly like this for talking to you guys. So instead, we are gonna go to...
Oh, but they got opened.
What's a good map? We'll go to their other space map. Where's the other space map? Why don't I see it in the list? I actually can't see the fucking map I want to go to.
Do you know the name? I can just drop one with the same.
I'm looking at the list of where it should be, and it's like I've just gone over it like 5 times, and I'm like, why am I not seeing this? Oh my god, I just like slowly went through the list and didn't see it. Where the hell is it? What is wrong with me? Why am I not seeing it? It's here it is. New instance, friends, portal. I cheated. I didn't see it from the list from the author. I just like selected it from my favorites because I had it in a different favorites list. I feel like I failed. Women are definitely more forced in the idea of having kids. Men get the idea more that to be part of the winter life is to either get laid or get a girlfriend/wife. Well, those two combine and bad things happen. Yeah. Oh my god. I'm just like kind of shifting my weight while I load this map, and I just felt like both of my knees pop and a few of my toes pop, and it's just like ugh, oh god. Put that here. What time is it? 12:20. Wow. You know what I want to do right now? I want to play Monster Hunter. To the surprise of nobody.
Oh, right, I forgot that.
Oh my god. It feels so nice to be off my feet. I swear. Elon just had to lose his pen, which is being held in hand moment with the maps, I feel that. Wispy has published like 42 or 46 maps or something. And I was like, okay, we're looking for Starry Sphere. I scrolled from top to bottom, didn't see it. Scrolled from bottom to top, didn't see it. Scrolled from top to bottom, didn't see it. And I was just like, what is happening? How have I just glanced over this 5 times? I don't understand. Oh, it feels really nice to just like lean back and arch my back against this pillow I'm leaning against. Can I cover all my stories?
Quick fan art moment. Everybody capture it in your mind.
Stop. Last Epoch Season 2 is April 2nd. I don't know if I'm going to be playing it that much. Maybe. We'll see. I can see myself playing it a lot if Divi is playing it. The worst gas station robbery I've ever seen. The guy runs at the store with a knife, slips and falls into the door, slips and falls into the counter, and cashier just has a gun and is like, what are you doing, idiot? Just stay on the ground. It's like, okay, I surrender. Monster Hunter. I don't want to talk about that too much, but obviously I played it a shit ton yesterday. 2 stories I didn't talk about. Civilization 7 has released a roadmap for release dates and updates. So first things first, in March, early March, they're going to have an update that adds a civilization and a hero, and I think some bug fixes. Late March, they will do the same thing. They're going to have another hero, or another leader, I should say. Another leader, another civilization, some other stuff. I think gatekeeping some of the natural wonders. Yes, I think they're also releasing wonders and natural wonders with each update as well. At some point from April through September and October. No, April through September, and then one at October. They're going to have more updates with civilizations and leaders and wonders coming out. I don't think they're planning to do any like major gameplay overhauls just yet, and we're not getting anything as big as like a one of the DLCs like Rise of the Storm or whatever. That's like adding new mechanics. We're not gonna have Religious Victory for a while if we ever get it. But those are the dates. Early March, late March, somewhere between April and September, and October onwards. Something kind of interesting. Wait, they don't have religion in the game? They do. They do have religion in the game, but there's no religious victory. So they have the 3 ages: the Antiquity Age, the Exploration Age, and the Modern Age. In the Antiquity Age, you can found a pantheon. And your pantheon will give you some benefits, but they're kind of small. It's like a pantheon in the old games. In the Exploration Age, you can found a religion, and these will actually give crazy benefits. These will be like, +1 science for every tile that's, an aquatic tile, or a coastal tile in a settlement that you have following your religion. And so, if you have that perk and you just convert every single city along the coast, that can be a shit ton of science and stuff like that. You cannot
wipe... The Pastafarians will rise up in our pantheon.
You cannot wipe out a religion. If you make a city, a holy city, or you fund a religion, I think you... I don't remember now, so I'm not sure on that. If you make a settlement a holy city, you cannot convert that city. It is stuck as the religion when it was made a city. However, the city that you fund a religion in, I think that might also count as a holy city. So you can't convert those, but I might be wrong on that. It seems like the religions carry over into the modern age, but I'm not sure. You can't really see their benefits. You can only see this city has this religion. It's not like you can see the benefits of it, the benefits of that religion. You can't change it. You can't like keep making religious units to change it, and convert it. So Christian Gandhi with a nuke. Not quite. Gandhi's not in the game. Religion is in the game, and it's very, very strong. The benefits you get from a religion are like really, really, really good. But there's no religious victory. I don't really care. The important thing with religion to me is, naming a religion something silly and then spreading that across the world and having all my friends just go, "Oh my God, he named it this. What's wrong with this guy? Who invited this guy?" That's the fun part of religion to me. But, oh, I'm gonna sneeze.
Newland has introduced NTR to Venice.
True, that shit is funny.
Bless your snez.
Thank you. But yeah, Civ 7, they've released a roadmap. I wish I'd done more with Civ 7. But now that Monster Hunter's out, I'm probably not going to open Civ for a while. And then I learned about a brand of clothing yesterday. It's called, and if I'm pronouncing this right, Fruitoy. Freutoy. So basically, imagine a swimsuit. Imagine a swimsuit that is a one-piece swimsuit, right? So it, covers the front, covers the back, except doesn't cover the back at all. It's, imagine straps that go around the neck. You tie it behind your neck, and that holds it up, top. The bottom, it goes down. It goes, around, between the legs. And then the fabric connects to a butt plug. And that goes in the person. And that is what holds the swimsuit in place. This is a clothing brand that basically involves butt plugs and holding the clothes up in that way. Oh, I've seen that art concept before. Yeah, no, it's not just a concept. This is like a real brand that I learned about yesterday. The backless swimsuit? Yes. Yeah. You know what they say? You can only kill a man. Let us begin the Eulinism. I'm imagining a one-piece swimsuit. Yes. Hi, fishy. Welcome. I've seen that art concept before. The backless swimsuit. Yeah. What was the brand again? So I can block that search term. Fruitoy. Freutoy. Oh, I think I beat it. You beat Monster Hunter Wilds already? Hell yeah. Now you can start grinding.
Now Fish knows where to get a tentacle that'll stay in place. Nice.
Oh my goodness. That's probably not where you get stuff that Fish is interested in. That's probably other places. Hi, Fish.
Oh, that's true. You're right about that. But like the equipment to hold it up, I'm just saying.
I don't know if that's the equipment that would hold it up. I've got something you can beat, bitch. Oh yeah, now I get to play the real game. Time to grind. Oh my god. What did your rank jump up to? Did you go from like 11 to 22 or something? I don't know what we are talking about, but tentacles. I'm watching the credits roll. Hell yeah. Good job, Cairo. I don't think I'm even halfway through. Maybe I'm halfway. I'm only like Hunter rank 4 or 5. A website that sells backless swimsuits built to help you hold up your butt plug in place. I did one hunt, then closed the game. Oh no. It's one of those things, Spacefish, where like describing it to you is actually somewhat difficult. But if you saw the picture, you'd be like, oh, okay, I get it. Imagine a one-piece swimsuit. Take out the back of it. The top is held up by the straps behind your neck. And the bottom of it connects to a butt plug, and that's what holds the swimsuit in place. And so, technically, everything is covered. Granted, you'd be showing a lot of butt crack. But, like, everything's covered. Technically. Guara sounds, my goodness. There's a lot of research that I need to do. They have a tan-through fabric. I don't know how I feel about that. What is a tan-through fabric?
Is it like a see-through but nude color? I think it's see-through but nude colored.
Nope. Yeah, to me it's like any color. What is a tan-through fabric then? What does that mean? Like you can get a fabric through? Like you can get a tan through the fabric? Fabric while standing without tan lines from the fabric? Huh. Okay, so it's like basically see-through. What, tan lines? Wait, is it stuff that what evil villain made this? Tan lines are great. Yeah, some people don't like tan lines though. I don't know why somebody would have a problem with them. Man, we stopped walking and my like congestion kind of just started getting annoying. I'm like, oh god, I just feel like my nose is full.
There was literally only one time, but the tan through fabric wouldn't have helped. I spent like 3 hours staining a fence, and when I got done, half of me was burnt chocolate and the other half of me was winter chocolate, and I went, no, I'm uneven.
I've never had a tan in my fucking life. I go straight to red. Time to start walking in. No. The worst sunburn I ever had. My dad, Prodiggity, who was here earlier, and my cousin, we went kayaking down the Missouri River. And we went 20 miles, and then we stopped to camp. It was kind of like kayak camping. We stopped to camp overnight, and then the next day we went 20 more miles. Well, that first day, I got somewhat burned. Well, no, I got pretty burned. The second day, I was like draping shirts and like stuff over my arms and wearing hats so that I was just not in direct sunlight, which, you know, I was stupid and I should have been putting sunscreen on and maybe doing that, but I don't know. I thought I wasn't going to get worse sunburn if I stayed out of direct sunlight. It was miserable. And it definitely got bad. What evil villain made this? Yep, straight to red. I literally burn in 5 minutes of sunlight. It is the worst.
I tan in that amount of time, and I just go from winter chocolate to I stepped off the boat. I kid you not. If I'm in the sun for like 8 hours in the water, yes, I have pictures. It is, yeah.
When I lived in California, I hated it because they have like 11 months of just sunny weather. And I was like, dude, I fucking hate this. I'm just fucking burnt all the time here. This fucking I just always have sunburn. And there was like, how can you hate California? It's so great. It's 11 months of perfect weather. I'm like, this isn't perfect weather, motherfucker. This is killing me. The sun is trying to kill me. I've once achieved a Neapolitan tan by reading outside a few days straight outside. Only changing my t-shirt between days. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, I burn so fast. And so my dad's solution to this is just have a lot of sunscreen around. Just, you know, be putting sunscreen on all the time. My solution is stay the fuck inside. I don't get burned inside. So that's one of the reasons I'm such a fucking hermit and stay inside all the time. I burn fast.
Nah, I wore capris to a barbecue once, and it looked like I stole somebody else's legs from like the middle of my shin down.
That's funny. Today, I'm gonna nap as soon as I end stream. I'm gonna have a bowl of cereal, and then I'm gonna nap. Well, no, I also need to wash off. Bowl of cereal.
I question whether I could get a sunburn that intense because, again, I used to spend sun up to sundown in a pool all day, pretty much no sunscreen, and I'd just get crispy, but not... Yes, I would burn, but not to the 2nd degree.
Oh. I just hit a fucking ladder.
If you don't burn fast, you're just kindling. I made charcoal. I went past kindling.
Okay. I'm back to about where I was. Worst sunburn I ever got was 2nd degree. Violet, it was awful. Don't put yourself down. You don't burn fast. You're just good kindling. Okay. The only relief was the shower mist setting. Damn 20 streams I didn't miss? Hell yeah. Tonight, Core has VR Chat World Exploration. I don't know if we're actually doing that. I feel like she's gonna want to play Monster Hunter. And if she is, I'll be playing with her. We will see. I don't know if she's actually even planning to stream tonight, because she did a postbox message earlier that was like, break on streams, haven't been feeling it lately. We will see. We will see. Hopefully I'm playing with her tonight. If not, I'm gonna be playing Monster Hunter Wilds no matter what. Hopefully it's with Core. Other than that, yeah, I'm just gonna be playing a lot of Monster Hunter. For now, I want to fucking take a nap. I want to take a nap and get some food. That was a tough walk.
I once saw a set of like red-headed twin little boys who were so tanned they were purple.
What does that mean?
And okay, so I looked at the parents. The parents are both red-headed, pale individuals, and I could tell just by these kids how deep this tan was on these kids. They are constantly outside, and there's nothing their parents can do to stop them.
Okay.
I don't know if it was painful or just so many years of constant sun.
I'm looking at raid targets. There's 2 people. Well, there's 3 people that I'm like, ooh, that's a good target. I think we go here. I think I pick this one, because I don't remember the last time I raided them. I don't remember the last time they streamed. Oh, where'd they go on the list? Here they are. Purple, huh? Okay, now I'm curious. Love you too, Ronmu. Ooh, actually, wait a minute. I can't raid this person. I'm suddenly realizing all the people playing Monster Hunter Wilds are in, like, spoiler content. So I'm like, oh, I don't want to raid them. Shit. How far is this person? This person has been playing for 4 hours. Let me go live since I just beat the game. No. You have to come nap. Isu is just chatting. Hell no, don't raid Cairo. What is this person hunting? Oh, okay. Wait, what the fuck? She's been live for 4.5 hours and she's on the Gather Honey for Provisions quest? Well, I don't have to worry about spoilers with her because she's literally 20 minutes into the game. So we're going to Chloe. Oh my god. I'm like, I'm so tired, I don't want to get up from the beanbag. Yeah. Okay. Behavior. World. Okay. Yeah. We are going to Chloe Foxy. Big inspiration for the stream. I love her very much. She's playing Monster Hunter Wilds, but she's very early on in the game, so it's nowhere near spoiler stuff. If you don't want to see much Monster Hunter, you know, head out, but she's really cool. and I love her, and she's not further than me and Monster Hunter. Here are the socials. Slash Raid, Chloe, Foxy. Yeah. See you around, everybody. I'm happy to have hung out with you. I miss you, and sometimes I can still hear his voice. What happens if you open airlock? It just opens and I can go stand out there. But it's a little annoying to open. Thanks for streaming, and have a good nap, cutie. Thank you, everybody, for keeping me company. We did 6.5 miles. We had fucking incline. My legs hurt. I'm tired. I'm sweaty. We'll probably be hanging out with Court later tonight. I think. I don't know. I'm gonna be playing a lot of Monster Hunter this weekend. I love you. Bye.